serving Fort Wayne and area families since it was founded in 1925. Now a member of the Dignity Memorial Network, Dieu Macomb provides pre-planning, funeral planning, cremation, and memorialization services. Compassionate local care, the most meaningful services celebrating a life well lived, all provided at the best value. Dieu Macomb & Sons Funeral Homes, a Dignity Memorial provider.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Jacob Insurance Service in Angola.
And here we go to start things up from center ice at the Coliseum. Justin Hodgman digs in there. Shane Albarani, Robbie Irons with you here tonight. And we're underway. Wichita has the opening drop, and they will move it into the neutral zone quickly. Here's Kudemi with a shot, and it's going to go wide of the net, and that's actually going to go out of play. So a quick whistle, and we'll have a face-off coming up.
You know, even though the Komets scored 9 goals, they had 46 or 48 shots on goal the other night. Wichita had 38 shots on goal. So that's a lot of scoring chances. They only put it away 3 times, but 38 shots, a lot of shots to fire at a goaltender. So Komets got to be aware of that, the giveaways especially.
And Garrett Bartis riding an 8-game winning streak, not in there tonight. Michael Hauser gets the net. Michael Hauser, 18 wins on the season, coming up off of a call-up from Tucson, so he's not been in there for a little bit. Face off to the left of Hauser, no score, just underway. And here's the drop. Cody Soul will pick it up, and Soul's going to rip it down the length of the ice all the way here on the near side corner. It's going to be bumped forward. Trevor Cheek gets in the way, held in at the blue line, not for long. Now they're going to come back the other direction.
Hand pass.
And a hand pass. Travis Iwanek handled the pass.
Komets started the other game, the same line. Cheeks out there with Hodgman up front, and Waugh. They're going off right now after the first shift, so trying to establish a little speed, a little aggressiveness coming out early.
Face off just outside the Wichita blue line. Kyle Platzer on the drop. Sean Szydlowski trying to dig it free. Platzer is able to drop it back into his own zone. Wichita will start up. Boutet on the left wing. Gonna move it ahead. Gonna come into the Comet zone. They'll cross over the line on sides. Now it's gonna be cycled around back behind the net. Chasing after is Chad Butcher. Butcher tries to put it out up top to the blue line. It's gonna be kicked out of there. Off the skate of the far defenseman. And now Boutet has got it. Moves it ahead. And Curtis Leonard back in his own zone. Leonard to Bobby Shea. Shea up along the near side. Almost got it taken away. And now it's going to come all the way back to the Comet blue line where Leonard is going to have it. Wrapped in, Starrett will stop it behind the net. Leaves it for Boutet. Boutet comes into the corner. Sean Szydlowski chases after him. Now he's going to play it up along the far side. Now Wichita trying to break it out of their own end. They hit the neutral zone right down the middle. Here's Platzer. Dishes off. Here's a shot. That's going to go wide. Back up along the far side. Lane Bauer had a chance there as the puck comes into the Wichita zone. It's going to be Travis Brown with it. Moves it up along the near side. Going to wrap it all the way around. Here's Ryan Culkin, who's back in the lineup after a call-up with Tucson. He'll dump it into the Wichita zone. Comes down here into the corner, back behind the net. So far, neither team with a shot on goal as Wichita skates with it on the right side. Nick Latta got it taken away. Komets trying to come back the other way. Knocked around at the center line. Now puck is rolling free. Knocked up along the far side. And here's Dennis Kravchenko. Komets now settle things down. They will move it ahead. Here's Ryan Lowney. Lowney cuts it back. Splits the defenders coming in. Here's a shot and a save made by
first shot.
And he'll hang on to it.
Lowney, nice shot. The defense let him back right in and got about 25 feet out. Quick wrist shot. Goaltender Stare had to make the save. Line change both teams. The face-off will stay in the Wichita zone.
Face-off will be to the right of Shane Starrett. No score. 17:55 to go in the first. Komets only shot on goal so far is Justin Hodgman. Will settle into the face-off circle. He'll be dueling there with Travis Iwanek. That'll be a good battle on the face-offs tonight. 2 specialists in there. Komets get this one. Here's Cody Soul going to play it off the near side wall. Now it's going to be sent back over to Hodgman. Hodgman got it poked away. Now he's going to get it right back. Going to float it backwards where it's grabbed by Cody Soul. Soul quickly ahead to Trevor Cheek. Cheek over to Justin Hodgman. Hodgman on the right side feeds it forward, and it's Shasma got it taken away. Shasma back on the forward line here tonight after playing D for a couple of games. And here's Hodgman into the zone, drops it off top of the circle. Shot goes wide.
Cody Soul that time.
Back on the near side, Jamie Schausma pokes it into the corner. And the Wichita Thunder will start up with it. Crevier Morin up along the left side, taken away by Szydlowski. He couldn't do anything with it. Sent back down, but here's Bobby Shea quickly into the offensive zone to Mason Baptista. Far side, here's a shot. Score!
Baptista.
Mason Baptista.
Yeah, looked like an innocent play, too. They just give him a little drop pass. He was on the left wing outside the circle. Let the wrist shot go. It may have hit somebody. When the goaltender looked like he flinched on it. Puck went in the net. Komets jump on the board. Baptista, wrist shot off the left wing. Coming at 2:56.
15th of the season for Mason Baptista, who was putting together a career year. 1-0 Komets on just the second shot of the game. Out center ice, Dennis Kravchenko on the drop for the Komets with Platzer. Puck is dropped, goes into the Wichita zone. And up along the near side. Skate with it is Kevin Dufour into the Komet zone. Coming in on Hauser, going to try and wrap it around, and it goes off the post. Back behind the net, all the way up to the near side. It's going to be Hodgman. Hodgman gets it loose, and here's Kravchenko. He'll carry it over the line. Komets have numbers. Cross ice pass going to be tipped. Comes out in front. Platzer steers it into the corner. Knocked down at the blue line by Curtis Leonard. Leonard top of the circle. Down low to Luke Marcotte over his stick. And coming down here on the near side, it's Bobby Shea. Up top to Kravchenko. Kravchenko wraps it back behind the net over the stick of Desjardins. Now up along the far side. Played backwards. It's Boutet. And now he will give it a skate. He'll hit his own blue line. Up along the left side. It's going to trickle into the Komet zone. Ryan Lowney is there. Quickly picks it up over to Jamie Schausma. Here's the captain. Got it taken away and coming back the other direction. Look out, it's McMillan. He'll carry it over the line. McMillan coming down. Nice play by Ryan Lowney. Took him off the puck. Now on the far side, it's Butcher. Got a man. Here's a shot. They score. No goal.
No goal.
Referee's going to wave it off.
Yeah, there was a collision at the side of the net. And the Wichita player was holding onto the net. The net was about 2 feet off the ice and the back. And the collision was created by the Wichita player. So when the puck went in, no goal. The referee was right there, waved it off. We get a break.
Referee Chris Pontus, boy, he was right on it. He waved it off immediately.
Yeah. And there's going to be a penalty on it, too, I imagine.
Interference.
Delay a game or something.
Perhaps, yeah. Let's see what we got. It's Dyson Stevenson arguing with the referee. Going to the box is Nick Latta. So the Komets catch a break there. Now let's see what the official word is by the referee. Komets up 1-0, 15:54 to go in the first. And it looks like the Komets are going to go on a power play.
Yeah, they go from not getting a goal taken away from them, and all of a sudden they got a man in the penalty box, a man short. So the referee's over explaining to the coach and Malcolm Cameron what's going on, and it's going to be a tough one to explain that to him.
To number 22, Nick Latta, 2 minutes unsportsmanlike conduct. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes, 6 seconds. Wichita's 22 Latta, 2 minutes unsportsmanlike conduct at 4:06.
That must have come after the play. There was no penalty on the net being bumped off. It was just a collision at the side, and the net went up in the air. Puck went in the net when it was in the air, and goal was waved off. Komets goal at 2:56 with a 1-0 lead. Baptista is 15th from Shea and Thompson.
Well, if there's one part of this Komet offense that isn't clicking just now, it is the power play. So we've got to get something going here.
Yeah, well, we got Culkin back, so that should help a little bit.
And quickly, Wichita clears the zone all the way down after the faceoff. Culkin will pick it up. Culkin's going to go back behind the net. Takes a wide turn, comes up right down the middle of the ice, dishes backwards, and the Komets over to Szydlowski. Sid will dump it into the zone. Mason Baptista chases after it. Comes up along the near side, held in. Here's a tip in front, goes wide,
scramble.
Up top to the blue line, held in. Here's Szydlowski. He'll glove it down, gets forced all the way out, and the Komets got to get back on sides as the puck is dumped into the Komet zone. Hauser stops it. Here's Ryan Culkin. Culkin to pick it up, and he's going to move it over to Marco Waugh. Waugh to Szydlowski, back to Waugh. Waugh's going to go right down the middle of the ice. It's going to be tipped all the way down to Trevor Cheek, and offside.
Offside, they call it. A little late on the call. I thought they were over the blue line before they made the pass. So face-off will go back outside. Change up the lines for Komets. Cheeks will stay out. They bring out Desjardins on the one wing. And Waugh at center.
And here's the puck drop. It's won by the Wichita Thunder. And Bobby Shea has it. Komets have got 1:05 to go on the power play. As Cheek glides into the zone. Lost the puck into the corner. Now Cheek is dumped on the play in front. Here's Hodgman all alone. And he couldn't get a shot off. Hodgman on the far side. Coming up top. It's going to be picked off. And the Thunder, 48 seconds away from killing this off, comes over the line. Shot, Hauser, save made. Look out, the rebound is going to be picked up by the Komets. Now Hodgman goes under his skates, and now back the other way. Oh, Hodgman almost took it away from Boutet. And now Wichita, they're able to clear it. 32 seconds to go in the power play. Komets up by a goal. And here's Hodgman coming off the ice as it was thrown over by the Komet bench. Komets almost got a too many men on the ice penalty there. Wichita clears the zone again, and Michael Hauser's got the puck. 17 seconds to go in the power play. And here is Jason Binkley with just 10 seconds to go in the power play. Komets got time for one more rush. Binkley through the neutral zone. He'll carry it over. Let the puck slip off of his stick. Now Garrett Thompson up top to Binkley again. Over.
All even. 5 on 5.
Wow. Couldn't get a shot off. Now coming down low. Here's Garrett Thompson. His pass is blocked.
Everybody fanning on it.
Here we go. One-timer. Stare with the save. Rebound in front. Here's a shot. Goes off the net, and we've got a fight.
Yeah.
We have got Szydlowski throwing hands right there near
22.
The Wichita.
Lotta.
That was Lotta, and he gets taken down by Sean Szydlowski. Lotta was the one who was taken off for unsportsmanlike conduct just minutes ago. And Sean Szydlowski making him pay there. Dropping the gloves. 1-0. Komets with the lead. We'll take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital and Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
And now, back to Komet Hockey.
Komets up 1-0 on Wichita. Trying to sweep the week series with these guys. Played them Wednesday. 9-3 was the final.
They see him tonight and then 2 more times. One time in Wichita, and then late in the season, Wichita will come back here again. So 4 games against them this year, which is pretty fair.
Now Sean Szydlowski is going to pick up an extra 2 on that fight with Lotta. So now Wichita will be on the power play. 1-0 is the score. Komets with the lead, and Wichita starting up from their own end. Or excuse me, the Komets end as they get the power play here. Here's Bobby Shea getting the puck loose. And Gabriel Desjardins trying to skate over to it. Ralph Kudemi, he will pick it up. He'll skate in front of his own net. Now he's going to drop it back below his own goal line. Platzer to Boudry. He is going to move it up the ice, going to play it off the left wing, and here is Ralph Kudemi in the corner, playing it up along the far side. Thunder here on a power play up top to the blue line. Boudry on the left side, got a man in front. Here's a shot. That's going to go wide. Back up along the near boards. To the blue line we come. Cross ice pass. Back up top, one-timer. Save made by Hauser. Now back below the goal line here in the corner. It's kicked out of there by Butcher. Now Ralph Kudemi on the face-off dot. Dishes backwards. Boudry with a shot. Save made. Back down into the corner. Komets still trying to kill off this power play. Here it's Leonard. Gets his hip down low. Down back behind his goaltender. We've got a big pileup. 56 seconds to go. Up on the power play and out of the blue line. Boudry up along the far side. Coming in. Peels off its Platzer. Up top, here's a shot. That's going to go wide. And it's going to be ripped up top to the blue line. Kudemi.
Keep it in.
Back up along the far side, it's Platzer. Down to 35 seconds to go on the power play. And Platzer gets the pressure. Comes down low to Butcher. Puck in front of the net. Save made by Hauser. We're going to go back behind the net now. And the Komets try and pick it up. Played up along the near side. Still can't clear it. Kudemi works it. Now the Komets got it. Finally. And it's flipped forward.
Yeah, Desjardins finally got a piece of it. Dumped it down the ice. 15 seconds.
Here's Beaudry. He will skate with it down up along the far side. He's going to wrap it off the board. Stopping it is Michael Hauser. Now put it out in front of that. It is Bigley.
All even 5-on-5 now.
And the Komets trying to break it out. Here's Waugh. Got dumped on the play. Loose puck, and it's picked up by the Thunder. Down on the left side, it's McMillan coming down. Has a man in front. It's broken up by Hodgman. Knocked down by Cody Soul. Soul in the corner. Got a man open. It's Marco Waugh. Waugh to the center line. Drops it off to Hodgman. Hodgman over the line. Trying to get a shot off. He does. Stick to side by Starrett. Now into the corner. It's Boutet. Whips it around here on the near side. Chasing after it is Waugh. Comes up top of the blue line. It's Binkley to his left. Coming down low. Got Thompson. Tries to tuck it home. And a save made by Starrett. And the referee lost sight of it.
Yeah.
And we had that. That was a real problem on Wednesday night.
Yeah, well, the puck was fired, dropped from a bad angle. The goaltender got a piece of it. There was a hesitation that he had it. Then it squirted loose. So he gave him the quick benefit of the doubt. Face-off will stay in the Wichita zone with lines both changing. 1-0 Komets, first period.
Face-off will be to the left of Starrett, and the puck comes right down to Starrett. He's got to play it. He's going to steer it up along the far side. Komets take it away. Here's Marcotte over to Garrett Thompson. Now back down low. Kravchenko Moran. He lost the puck. Played up along the far side. And it's Platzer to skate with it. Comes out to the center line. It's pushed forward into the Komet zone. Wichita, they're offsides, and the Komets will get the puck back. Bobby Shea on the far side. Played ahead over to Jamie Shasma into the zone. Rolling puck. Mason Baptista had a try at it. Now it's going to be dumped into the neutral zone. Bobby Shea back in his own end. Plays it up along the far side over the stick of Marcotte. It's going to trickle into the Wichita zone. It's going to go back behind the net. Guy Lepine, far side, plays it off the glass, comes to the blue line. Garrett Thompson had a chance at it, couldn't skate away with it. And now Wichita, they've got the puck here in their own zone. It is now out to the neutral zone. Trevor Cheek with it. Cheek will carry it over the line on the far side. Now they're going to be offside.
Yeah, a little bump at the blue line, forced the offside. One of the Wichita players didn't have a stick, the defenseman, so the forward gave it to him. And then he's trying to play the game without a stick. I don't know. We had a coach, Greg Pilling, who used to tell us you can't play this game without a stick. So when you lose it, go directly to the penalty, to your bench, get your stick, get back in the play, and everything's going to be all right. So, but nobody does that anymore. They try to play without a stick.
Halfway gone here in the first period. Komets are up 1-0. Komets now into the neutral zone. It's going to roll into the Wichita end, and the Thunder trying to bring it forward. Here's Lane Bauer. Lost the puck, comes in the Komet zone. Here's Ryan Lowney, wraps it off the boards. Far side, Shasma gives it a touch. He's got Kravchenko. Kravchenko's pass going to be intercepted, but taken right back by Lowney. Lowney on the right side into the Wichita zone, and we've got slashing. Going to be on Wichita.
Yeah, they're a little upset with that call. Bauer, I think, is going to get it. Komet player coming in over the blue line. They gave him a little whack with the stick. Took the puck off the Komet player. Ended up with a slashing penalty. Komets go on power play. We'll take it.
And we will be back. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Ready for a new apartment? You don't have to look far. St. Joe Place has everything you could ever want in an apartment complex. Internet, cable, washer, and dryer. It's all included in your monthly rent. There's also a basketball court, an outdoor grilling area, pool, and hot tub, and the list goes on and on. St. Joe Place is leasing 2- and 4-bedroom apartments and now offering 3 bedrooms. Living at St. Joe Place Apartments, you'll quickly realize how great the staff and apartments really are. Call 444-3000 or visit stjoeplace.com.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find freight advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OMNIBUY, 855-666-4289.
You're listening to Comet Hockey.
.9:41 to go in the first. Komets have got their second power play chance. Komets are up 1-0. Starting up here in the Wichita zone. Here's Kravchenko on the point. Going to go down low to Justin Hodgman. Hodgman gets hit hard. Now he tries to skate through it. He lost the puck, comes out in front, and it's going to be cleared the length of the ice. Crevier-Morin goes all the way down to Michael Hauser. And Hauser to Bobby Shea down in the corner, back behind the net. Here's Kravchenko. And Kravchenko will give it a look. He will skate with it, gets to his own blue line, hands it off to Shea. Quickly over to Trevor Cheek. Now right back to Shea. The Komets having trouble getting into the Wichita zone. Now Cheek will enter the zone. Up along the far side. He skates, come to the blue line. Cross-ice pass going to be too much for Bobby Shea, and that'll be all the way down as McMillan gets rid of it. Into the Komet zone. Kravchenko forward with it into the Wichita end. And Crevier-Morin there again. Here's a backhander all the way out. The Komets.
Yeah, Wichita doing a good job at the blue line there. Won't let him across.
1 minute to go in the power play as Garrett Thompson takes it across the line but doesn't get very much, or doesn't get further than that. Puck is going to be slammed down to the Komet zone, and now Marco Waugh with a chance. Waugh over to Marcotte with 45 seconds to go in the power play.
Plenty of time.
Now Ryan Culkin, he will skate with it. He'll take it to the line. Culkin now lost the puck, comes into the corner. Now over to Marcotte. Cross-ice pass, Garrett Thompson. Thompson grabs it. He is going to pass it over. Going to be deflected. Now to Baptista. Now Waugh, near side, up top of the blue line. Culkin over. Here's a one-timer. Staring at the save. Got the right leg on it. The puck is cleared all the way out.
10 seconds on the power play.
Here's Michael Hauser. He will stop the puck. Komets got time for another rush. And it's Gabriel Desjardins. He'll carry it over the line. He's going to carry Kudemi with him over to Binkley. Binkley in the slot. Here's a shot. And he missed it high. We're going to go back behind the net. Played by Waugh.
5-on-5.
And here's Binkley with another shot. Tipped and hanging on is Starrett.
Yeah. Komet player in front. Baptista tried to get a stick on and deflect it. He may have got a piece of it. Starrett was able to stand right there, get it in the pads, hold on, kill the play right there. Both teams back to full strength. 7:36 to go in the period.
Right now, Mason Baptista, the only goal of the game. Shots are 7-5 in favor of the Komets. Komets had 2 power plays tonight. Wichita with 1. Face off to the left of Starrett in the Wichita zone. Justin Hodgman will stand in there. In with Iwanek. And Iwanek wins the drop. Going to go back behind the net. Crevier-Morin up along the far side. And now Hodgman will pick it up in the neutral zone. Hodgman will give it up to Jason Binkley. Binkley to Gabriel Desjardins. Quickly back into the Wichita zone. And everybody chases after it. Back behind the net. Centering play. Here's Hodgman with a shot. Save made. Rebound is loose and goes right off the stick of Desjardins.
Nice
on the
save.
far
Rebound
side.
was there. They couldn't put it away.
No, Desjardins was right there. The puck was jumping all around. He just couldn't flatten it out. Now Cody Soul has got it on the far side. Hodgman will pick it up. Hodgman's had 2 great looks at goals here in this first period. Now he coughs the puck up. McMillan in on Hauser. He shoots. He missed it far and wide. And we got a penalty called. Kudemi has got it. And the Komets are going to skate a man down here as soon as we can get possession. Desjardins touches it. Whistle blows.
Slashing going to be Cody Soul, is it? I believe so. Hodgman gave the puck away as he was circling in front of the net there. The man turned to take the shot. Cody cut across and whacked him pretty good. Enough to distract him so he didn't get the shot on the net, but he drew the penalty. Wichita goes on the power play. This will be their second of the period. Both teams with 2 power plays each.
Komets lead at 1-0. 6:50 to go in the first. And here's Trevor Cheek in the face-off circle. Start up this penalty-killing unit. That's been pretty good as of late. 5th in the league. And Wichita here with a chance to get even. Here's a shot save made by Kudemi. Kudemi took the opportunity, and now it comes up top of the circle. Back on the far side, Lotta. Here's a shot. That is going to go high, back behind the net. And it's going to be Bobby Shea working hard down low in the corner, trying to get it free. Now Lotta in the corner. Puck comes loose, going to go back behind the net. Here's a centering play by Butcher. Shot and a save made by Hauser, and he'll get a whistle.
This time. Good movement by Wichita. They get the Komets running around a little bit. They move the puck side to side behind the net, and they try to get the high slot. If the man's open, they get the quick shot on net, and that one they did. Hauser was able to grab it and hold on. No rebound. It gives them a chance to get line changes.
Face-off will be to the left of Michael Hauser. 6:21 to go in the first period. Komets up 1-0. Here's McMillan to take the face-off with Shaftsma. And it's tied up on the dot. Comes to Desjardins, and he lost it. Couldn't get it loose. Up there on the near side, it's McMillan eyeing a shot. Going to go down low into the corner. Going to give it back up to the point. Travis Brown with it. Brown gives it a look, and here's McMillan. Back over to Brown. He winds up. Here's a shot. Save made. And Wichita still with the puck. Back on the far side. Down to 1:10 to go on the power play. It's McMillan coming down low, now up along the far side. It's Chad Butcher with it. Going to drop it back down low. Up top it goes. McMillan here on the near side point. Lost the puck. Komets have got it, and they will clear it out.
And Binkley fires it down the ice. 50 seconds.
Stopped by Starrett. And Travis Brown behind his own net. He will give it a look. He'll skate with it in front of his own net. Gets to his own blue line. And now Brown will enter the Komet zone. He's going to dish it over into the far side corner. Now coming back to Brown here on the near wing. Back down low into the corner. Up top it comes. Komets with a chance here, and they clear the zone. End over end puck, and now into
Thompson getting down there first.
And it's Garrett Thompson grabbing it up top to Baptista over his stick. He let that one go just to get some clock off of this penalty kill. Bobby Shea has got it up along the near side. He'll dish it into the Wichita zone. Starrett will come out. He will stop it. And now back behind the net. Here's Lotta.
Less than 10 seconds.
Cycle it down low. And Beaudry will pick it up. Drops it back behind him.
5-on-5.
And it's Lane Bauer into the zone to Platzer. Platzer up top. Here's a shot. That is going to go high. Back on the far side. And the Komets get possession with 4:36 to go in the first. It is Jamie Shasma. Here's Marcotte in front. Got it taken off of his stick. Up along the far side, it is Culkin. Got a man. It's Kravchenko. And over to Marcotte. He fumbled. He gets it over to Culkin. Shot save made, and Starrett hanging on.
Good shot. Good save. Starrett holds on to that one. As everybody trying to get to the net for the rebound, Starrett grabbed on.
We'll take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
Hey, Komets fans. Put a new truck in your driveway this hockey season. Take a test drive in a Chevy or GMC truck made right here in Northeast Indiana by your friends and neighbors in the UAW. Union members build quality into every full-size pickup that GM Fort Wayne Assembly builds. Union labor has been building trucks in Fort Wayne for over 30 years. Visit your local Chevy or GMC dealer and drive the union-made quality that makes buying a new truck such a great value. GMC and Chevrolet full-size pickup trucks, built by the hardworking men and women of UAW Local 2209. Put union-built quality to work for your family.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
4:06 to go in the first period. Komets lead at 1-0. As Wichita, they've had 2 chances on the power play tonight, so have the Komets. Puck comes into the Komet zone. Here's Michael Hauser. Going to play it up along the far side. Comes up to the blue line. Loose puck. And it's Marco Waugh grabbing it. Komets got numbers. Here is Waugh in front. And the puck is going to be tipped and into the corner. There is Trevor Cheek with it. Got a man. Here's a shot. Goes high off the stick of Sean Szydlowski and out of the zone and out.
Yeah, Cheeks got in a hurry. Rode the defenseman off. Threw a quick pass to Szydlowski, who was cruising in. He let the shot go, trying for the top shelf. Just missed it. Got deflected up over the glass.
3:38 to go in the first. Komets lead at 1-0. And right now, the only goal of the game goes to Mason Baptista. Face off to the left of Starrett. And Mason Baptista will take the drop. Komets win it. Desjardins puts it into the corner. And now up top of the blue line, here's Bobby Shea. Shea creeping down low into the corner. Here's it's Garrett Thompson with it. Now back to Baptista, coming up top of the blue line. Got a man in front. It was Baptista. That's going to go off of his stick and down low into the corner. Now here's Desjardins. Desjardins back behind the net. Got it taken away. And now up along the far side, it's Platzer. Platzer skate with it. And now he gives it over.
Got a man to the net.
Heads coming in. Here we go. Save made by Hauser. Baptista on the far side gets rid of it. Up to the blue line. Now Bobby Shea overskates it, but he leaves it for Kravchenko. Or that's Desjardins, rather. Here's his shot. That's going to go high. And all the way out of the zone. Kravchenko will pick it up with 2:50 to go in the first. And now here's Justin Hodgman coming in the zone. Had a man on him. Going to be put into the corner. And up top of the blue line, it's Kravchenko. Back over. And here's Jamie Shasta with it. Here's a shot. And a save made.
Shasta come off the boards off the left side there. Headed right to the net. Made a little deke on the defense and went to the backhand and got a good shot on net. Sars made the save again. No rebound on it.
2:36 to go in the first. Shots are now 10-7 in favor of the Komets. Komets got the lead at 1-0. Face-off will be to the right of Steritz. Kravchenko on the drop. Komets win it upstairs. It's Lowney. His shot's going to be blocked, and look out, Kudemi going to come away with it. We got a 2-on-none. Got a man in front, and they score.
Yeah, right from the face-off down the far end. The defense gambled, moved in. They got trapped. Broke out 2-on-1. A perfect pass by Kudemi to the man in front of the net. Gave a little head deke. Around Hauser he went. Shoved it through the legs. They tie it up here at 17-33.
Kevin Dufour with the goal. 2:27 to go in the first. We got a tie game. And you're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Miller Lite is the original light beer. And we'll always brew it to have more taste. With only 96 calories and 3.2 carbs. Because we believe that if you compromise on taste, you can taste the compromise. Miller Lite. Hold true.
Great beer, great responsibility. 2018 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Average analysis, 12 fluid ounces. Less than 1 gram protein, 0 grams fat.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
2:10 to go in the first. 1-1 is our score off of Kevin Dufour's goal.
It came at 17-33 as the Komets gambled a little bit inside the Wichita zone. They broke out 2-on-1. Pretty nice little passing play. You give it to the open man as he deked Hauser and made the goal.
McMillan on the face-off here in the Komet zone after an icing call. Trevor Cheek will be the man for Fort Wayne. Comes up top of the circle. It's controlled by Wichita. Here's a shot. Save made by Hauser. Up top, Boutet. Here's another shot and a save made by Hauser. Right leg that time. Coming up along the near side, it is Luik Marcotte to Jason Binkley. Binkley to skate with it. He'll pick up some speed, carried over the line. Binkley with a shot. That's going to go wide. On the far side, it is Cody Soul. Going to go back behind the net. Now Marcotte tries to center it. It's broken up. And it is going to be Iwanek. Iwanek has got it. Yep, 3-on-2. Iwanek dishes over far side. Shot save made by Hauser.
Save.
Got the glove on it. Can't control it. Now far boards. Marcotte. It's going to come off the wall.
Did somebody on the bench, I believe, the pass up the boards. Whistle. Center ice. Hauser, nice save there. Was a 3-on-2 again. They found the open man on the far side. They went top shelf. Hauser stood up as much as he could and got the glove on it and made a nice glove save as he deflected it to the corner.
1:32 to go in the first. Tie game. Puck is dropped right outside the Komet blue line, and it's controlled by the Thunder. Into the Komet zone. It's going to be stopped by Hauser. Here is Leonard up along the far side. Garrett Thompson, he lost the puck, comes in the corner, centering play, and it's broken up. Going to go right back in on Hauser, makes the save, and now Baptista, he's got it. Sends it down the length of the ice, looking for Sean Szydlowski. Szydlowski chasing after it. Starrett will get there first. Played up along the near side, and it comes up to the blue line. Baptista lost it. Out of the center line, it's going to be poked freely into the Komet zone. And Leonard lost the puck in front, and now it comes all the way to top of the left circle. Still loose. Crevier Morin will keep it into the blue line. And back behind the net, Bobby Shea up along the far side, and it's going to squirt loose. Mason Baptista trying to control it. Now the Thunder get it back. Travis Brown on the left side. He's going to give it up.
Offside.
Platzert was the man just a step over.
40 seconds left in the period. Face-off will be outside the Comet zone as both lines change up very quickly. There's been end-to-end action pretty well all the way through.
We are tied at 1. Just 40 seconds to go in the first.
11 shots by the Komets, 10 by Wichita. We have a 1-1 score.
Kravchenko on the face-off with Nick Latta. And the puck is forced up along the near side. Travis Brown will get it, moves it ahead and into the Comet zone. Off the end boards, Cody Soul is there, banks it off the wall. Here's Jamie Shasman to Kravchenko. Kravchenko on the far side, and that's taken away. Here's Kudemi. Kudemi back to Brown in his own zone with 18 seconds to play in the first. Puck into the Comet zone here in the corner. Cody Soul after it, playing up along the near side. It's going to come off the wall. Desjardins. Puck rolling around. Kudemi has got it at the center line now. He drops it backwards. 4 seconds to go, and Wichita pretty content, just skating out the rest of the clock. And there's the horn. 1-1 is the score. Well, if it wasn't for just a bad bounce off the skate of Ryan Lowney, it could be 1-0 Komets.
Yeah, a good period all the way through. We knew this team was going to come out and be aggressive, and it's exactly what they did. They got some pretty good scoring chances, and we had good scoring chances. 10 shots on goal by Wichita, 11 by the Komets, and a goal apiece. So you can't be much closer than that at this point. But it's a matter of time. Second period coming up. The Komets had a big second period against Wichita the other night. They went into that period down 2-1, and they came back with 3 goals. So they have to come out strong. It has to be 3 solid periods against this team as they can skate. And you can see a couple of times how quickly they can break down. And if they get the scoring chances, 3-on-2, 2-on-1s, they don't miss too many times.
And Trevor Cheek is still having a discussion with the linesman. Cody Soul was also out there as well. Jason Binkley had a couple words for him. We had a little bit of a conference down there. Now Trevor Cheek still talking to the linesman here. And not sure what that could be about. Thought the linesman performed pretty good. Even our referee tonight lost the puck just once. We had a problem with that on Wednesday where that was happened quite a few times. But looks like everything is all good.
Yeah, well, sometimes the players just want to get an opinion of how he's going to call things. You know, they dump the puck in deep. Are they going to give them the split second to get a chance to get at the puck, or are they going to call quick whistles? So they just trying to get an interpretation of the rule.
All right, Big City Cars, big intermission show coming up. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
The puck has dropped on another Comet season. And what better way to get ready to watch the K's than with a pregame party? Aunt Millie's Buns and Rolls and your party spread will put the biscuit in the basket for your guests. To face off with some great sandwich ideas for your party, visit AuntMillie's.com. Whatever you put inside the sandwich, it's always a winner when you include Aunt Millie's Buns and Rolls. And speaking of winners, go Komets!
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service.
Thank you.
Some might call that old school. Then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
For all your insurance needs, visit Jacob Insurance Service.
Life can be unpredictable. One minute everything's fine. In the next, you have a kid with a fever and it's already past 5. That's when you need Parkview First Care. We have extended hours, including evenings and weekends, convenient locations, and Parkview Physicians Group providers to make your whole family feel better. When you can't wait to see your doctor, go to the walk-in clinic that's part of the PPG community of care. Parkview First Care. Get in, get better, get going.
Big City Cars on Lima Road. Vehicles as low as $595. Payments starting at just $79. Dependable cars on a budget. Over 20 price under $1,000. If other dealers have turned you down, we go to work when the others say no. Big City Cars. Want a bigger deal? Get up to $5,555 more than your car is worth. And as always, if we can't beat the competitor's deal, we'll give you the car for free. Big City Cars. See dealer for complete details.
Serve is the place you can find service 24 hours a day. Hi, folks. Pat Miller telling you the Hot Dancer will always do whatever it takes to keep you and your family cool in the summer and warm in the winter. And now they've teamed up with Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems to offer the right combination of Bryant brand equipment for your home. That includes central air units, Bryant furnaces, heat pumps, and advanced thermostat technology, including Bryant's Wi-Fi controls. Call the doc that loves to make house calls at 744-3251, 744-3251.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back at the Coliseum on Sweetwater Ice tonight, the Komets and Wichita, they are locked up 1-1 at the end of 20 minutes of play. The Komets will take it on the road tomorrow. We'll head over to Quad City and we'll take on the Mallards. It's a home-and-home weekend with the Mallards. We'll play them on Sunday. 5 o'clock is the start time back here at the Coliseum. Let's take a look what's happened so far tonight. 1-1 is our score and our shots on goal. Brought to you by Combat Ops Arena, mission-based laser tag, mini bowling, arcade, and a cafe full of food and beer. Combat Ops Arena in Fort Wayne on Lay Road, just east of Lima. Shots in the game, Wichita had 10 and the Komets had 11. Scoring summary, first goal of the game went to Mason Baptista, his 15th of the season, 2:56 was the time. Bobby Shea and Garrett Thompson with the assist, and then it was Dufour for Wichita, his 15th of the season as well, 17:33 was the time, and Ralph Kudemi the only assist on that goal, and that's where we sit 1-1. Shane Starrett, who had a rough outing on Wednesday, giving up 7 goals. He's only given up 1 so far. And Michael Hauser back in a Comet uniform for the first time since January 26th when he dropped a decision up in Kalamazoo by a score of 7-4. So Hauser has looked well through the first 20 minutes of play, but we got 40 minutes yet to go in Wichita. They definitely did their homework on the Komets, trying to slow down this Comet offense that scored 9 of them on Wednesday, and then the Komets scored 7 in Wheeling and then 6 last week against Rapid City. So quite the tear the Komets are on. They've won 4 straight and 9 of their last 10. So hopefully Komets can keep that going here tonight, but Wichita is making that a little difficult. 1-1 is our score. Let's take a break and we'll come back, have a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Look at that mouth. That poor, parched mouth. What'd you eat for lunch? Chalk dust? Did your face storm a sandcastle? You're being awfully quiet. Is that because your mouth feels like the business end of a Dremel saw? Is it because your mouth just wrote a haiku and all 17 syllables were dry heaves? Right now, your mouth could be tongue bathing in the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Instead, it feels like you've been motorboating King Tut's sarcophagus. Show some mercy. Crack open an ice-cold Mountain Dew. You know your mouth wants you to. Do the deal.
Don't just think of it as half off late night apps at Applebee's. It's half off the after party, half off the first date, half off girls night. Late night half-priced apps, only at Applebee's. Don't just think of it as half off late night apps at Applebee's. It's half off the after party, half off the first date, half off girls night. Late night half-priced apps, only at Applebee's.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back at the Coliseum, 1-1 is our score. Shane Albarani and Robbie Irons with you here tonight. Locked in a good one. Again, 1-1 is our score. As we take a look at the standings here in the ECHL, first starting with the Central Division where the Fort Wayne Komets reside. Second place just cannot get up to first as the Toledo Walleye have just been matching the Komets punch for punch here in the past 4 weeks as the Komets 9-1 over the last 10. Toledo 7-2-1. So there's the reason why the Komets can't get ahead of Toledo. But Toledo, they have played 1 more game than the Fort Wayne Komets. So we're 2 points behind the Walleye into tonight's action. Kalamazoo, they are in 3rd place in the Central Division. They're picking up some steam. They are now 52 points, still well back of the Komets and Fort Wayne. So no threat there. But Kalamazoo looking pretty solid in that 3 spot. Cincinnati Cyclones, they were out of the playoffs last week, but now with a victory over Kansas City on Thursday, they have now jumped the Mavericks. They are now in that fourth and final playoff spot with a virtual tie with Kalamazoo, each with 52 points. Kansas City just with 51 points just on the outside. And then you've got Indianapolis and Quad City. Now, Quad City, our opponent tomorrow, they've been playing a lot better since getting their goaltender C.J. Mott back from the AHL. They are on a 6-3-1 streak over their last 10 games, and they have won 4 straight as well. So Quad City, they're a different hockey team, so get ready for a good one tomorrow in Moline, Illinois. Taking a look at the other divisions in the ECHL, the Manchester Monarchs, they are atop in the North Division. They have got a 3-point lead on the Reading Royals. In the South, the Florida Everblades, they're the class of that division. 69 points on the season, 32 victories. That is the most in the ECHL. South Carolina, Atlanta, and Orlando round out the top 4 in the South. And then going out west, the Colorado Eagles, 66 points on the season. And Idaho, Allen, and Wichita right now are the 4 playoff teams out in the Mountain Division. Now let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, how that's going to affect the standings here tonight. As first of all, we've got Adirondack and Norfolk. Norfolk is going to get the victory. Oh, no, it's going to be 5-2. They're still in the third period, so that game has not gone final. Orlando, they're up 4-2 on the Wheeling Nailers down in the Amway Center. 3-0 South Carolina over the Rooster Railers. 19:38 to go in the third. And in the Huntington Center in Toledo, they've got the same score as we do here, 1-1. Toledo and Kansas City. That game is going to the third period. Kalamazoo Wings, they're up by a goal on the Brampton Beast up in Brampton tonight. 3-2 is the score. The Florida Everblades, they are leading the Allen Americans down in South Florida. 2-0 is the score. 7:56 to go in the second. The Cincinnati Cyclones have opened up a 2-goal lead on the Tulsa Oilers. 3-1 is the score in that one. Indianapolis, they're up 1-0 on the Quad City Mallards. That one has just got done with the first 20 minutes of play at the Tax Slayer Center. And then we've got 2 games yet to get underway. The Idaho Steelheads will battle the Colorado Eagles and the Rapid City Rush, and they will be hosting the Utah Grizzlies tonight at Rushmore Plaza Civic Center in Rapid City, South Dakota, someplace we don't go nearly enough. Rapid City in here last Friday, but we do not go there. It's been a couple of years since we have made the trip to South Dakota. Don't forget the simple savings you get with Meijer, M-Perks, digital coupons, and rewards. Sign up today at mperks.meijer.com. We're in the middle of the first intermission. Let's take a break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Keep your staff connected with Motorola two-way radios from ERS OCI Wireless, like the Komets do. ERS OCI Wireless is located on Earth Drive in Fort Wayne. They're a Motorola partner providing wireless voice and data systems to public safety, education, healthcare, and enterprise customers throughout Indiana for the past 68 years. Reach out to ERS OCI Wireless at 260-747-0584. That's 260-747-0584. Or online at www.ers-oci.com.
New year, new ride. It's the Start Something New sales event at Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Huge savings across the board, like save thousands on remaining 2017 Chrysler Pacificas, as well as the brand new 2018s. Or score huge bonus cash up to $3,000 off 2017 Journeys. Plus huge savings on Challengers, Chargers, and up to $13,000 off select Rams. Oh my! The Start Something New sales event going on now under the giant American flag on Coliseum. Or visit us online at glenbrookdodge.com.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back at the Coliseum, 1-1 is our score. Komets and Wichita. Far cry from what we had on Wednesday. We had just offense all over the place. Komets had 9 goals. Wichita just had 3, but that game was tight. It was only 2-1 going into the second, 4-2 going into the third, and that's when the fireworks happened. And, of course, the Komets have been an excellent third-period team all season. So we've got 40 minutes to play here at the Coliseum. So far from over, and I expect this Komet offense to start revving up here here in the second period. Komets on the road tomorrow in Moline, Illinois. They'll be taking on the Quad City Mallards. It's a home-at-home weekend, and you can hear that game tomorrow night right here on WOWO. 7:30 is the start time, and then Sunday, make it out to the Coliseum. It is Meyer Family Night. You can get 4 tickets for $36 with the coupon, available at all Meyer locations in the Fort Wayne area. And bring your skates for the post-game skate. That is coming up on Sunday. 5 o'clock is the start time, so make your plans to come on out here to the Coliseum. We're in the middle of the first intermission. 1-1, that's the score. We'll take a break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Comet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186, about the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum.
If you're driving down the road and your car dies at the light, you know you've got to make it here, because we can make it right. Bumping, thumping down the road, transmission's about to blow. We're the ones to fix it right. We're the name to know. Russ Moore. Russ Moore Transmissions. We're here to get you going.
If you suspect a transmission problem, come in and talk to the trusted leader in customer service for over 50 years, Russ Moore Transmission.
Russ Moore. Russ Moore. Russ Moore Transmissions. We're here to get you going.
Call Russ Moore at 482-9414. We're on Coliseum Boulevard West and in Warsaw. Or visit us at russmore.com.
With 24 locations throughout Indiana, Ruoff Home Mortgage is proud of our hometown Komets and proud of our deep roots. For more than 30 years, our home loan experts have provided thousands of Hoosier families the best personalized mortgage experience. Home ownership begins here. Stop by any of our offices or apply online today at ruoff.com. Ruoff Home Mortgage is licensed by the Indiana DFI, license 109914. This is not an offer, an extension of credit, or commitment to lend. Equal housing lender.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back at the Coliseum, Shane Alberani and Robbie Irons here tonight. We're locked in a good one. 1-1 is the score. The only goal of the game for the Komets came from Mason Baptista. 2:56 was the time. His 15th of the season. Bobby Shea and Garrett Thompson with the assist. And then Kevin Dufour's 15th of the season for Wichita tied it up. 17:33 was the time. And Kudemi has got he picks up the assist. And he got a couple of points on Wednesday against his former team. And now Kudemi has got one here tonight. Both teams having chances on the power play. Both teams have been unable to net a goal on the man advantage. Komets 0 for 2. Wichita, they're also 0 for 2. And the one part of this Komet play right now is the power play sputtering a little bit. We've fallen all the way down to 14th in the league. Just 26 goals for on 150 chances. So Komets, with all that offensive skill up front, you think that'd be a little bit better. But guys are working on it, but working hard. But we've got to get that power play going, as we are going to be in Quad City tomorrow and then back here on Sunday. So we got a big weekend to go, and should be a good one. Let's take one more break. Second period is coming up. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Hi, Comet fans. This is head coach Gary Graham. Everyone at Texas Roadhouse would like to give a big yee-haw to the Komets and their fans for voting Texas Roadhouse as the best steak in Fort Wayne. And as a thank you, just come in and visit Texas Roadhouse on game nights and receive your complimentary blossom when you wear your favorite Komet jersey. Check out the Komet Corner at Texas Roadhouse, home of the fall-off-the-bone ribs and hearty steaks made from scratch sides, fresh-baked bread, ice-cold beer, and legendary margaritas. Be there on game days with your favorite K's jersey and receive your free blossom from the Texas Roadhouse. Go Komets.
O'Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Illinois Road has added some new members to the team. Introducing the all-new Chrysler Pacifica, the only minivan to win 2017 IIHS Top Safety Pick. Also, now on the starting lineup is the all-newly redesigned Jeep Compass. Capable, modern, and stylish, all wrapped into one. The new scrapper on the team is the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. With 707 horsepower, this secret weapon will leave the competition wondering what hit them. Daniel is a proud sponsor of Comet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the difference in your next car buying experience. See the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online all the time at o'danielauto.com.
The factory outlet sale at the King of Carts Superstore in Fort Wayne is going on now. Instant in-store rebates, manager's specials, and other incentives available on nearly every custom golf cart on the showroom floor. King of Carts has a large custom golf car inventory built with pride right here in Fort Wayne. Gas or electric, 4- or 6-seaters, we have them in stock and ready to ride. The King of Carts Golf Car Superstore is located at 1818 Research Drive, Fort Wayne. Take the Lima Road exit 311B off I-69. King of Carts, the destination for custom golf carts in Northeast Indiana.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Everybody back out on the ice. A fresh 20 minutes up on the scoreboard here at the Coliseum. Both teams have got a goal on the board. We're tied, and we are set to go for the second period. Justin Hodgman will be in there for the Komets, and he'll be opposed by Kyle Platzer.
Both teams 5-on-5 starting her off. Everything's square. Referee straightened a few things out over at the Wichita bench with the coach having a few things. He's going over to Gary Graham now. So making sure they've got everything clear. Here we go.
Justin Hodgman awaits the drop of the puck. And here we go. Puck comes into the Comet zone. Here's Leonard over to Bobby Shea. Quickly ahead to Trevor Cheek. Cheek on the left side to Hodgman. He'll dish it into the Wichita zone. Starrett will stop it. He'll play it behind the net. Goes up along the far side, and it's controlled by the Thunder. Coming out to the neutral zone. Puck rolling around. Picked up by the Komets. It's Waugh. He lost it. Now Kudemi with a chance. He'll pick it up. It's going to be carried over the line, and now coming down low into the corner, Justin Hodgman. Now played up along the near side. It's going to be Leonard. Gives it a jab. Looking for Trevor Cheek. Now it's going to go backwards to Leonard. Leonard over to Shea. Shea ahead off the stick of Hodgman. And all the way down to the corner as the Komets get a line change. Here's Hodgman, or that's Thompson rather. He will take the puck. He'll cross over the line. Thompson trying to go backwards with it. Play is going to be broken up. Now up along the far side. Komets still with it. Held in at the blue line. And now it's going to be moved ahead by Lane Bauer. Komets get it back. Now Cody Soul. Soul down the left side. Puts it out in front. It goes wide. Back up along the far side. Coming up to the blue line. Here's the shot. Save.
Binkley.
And out of the play. Starrett got the right leg on it. Kicks it out.
Good forechecking by the Komets early in the period to get out there and force the play. They get it back to the point. Binkley, a quick shot from the point on the net, was deflected up and over the glass.
Face off to the left of Shane Starrett. And it'll be Dennis Kravchenko to take the face off. Cody Soul and Jason Binkley, man in the blue line. Kravchenko digs in, goes into the corner. Boots head up along the near side. It's going to be played out to the blue line. Komets can't keep a hold of it. And Wichita will get into the Komet zone. Into the corners, Jason Binkley. Binkley up along the far side. Luke Marcotte awaits it, gives it to Kravchenko. Kravchenko over the line, got a man breaking it. Desjardins just missed the net.
Almost clicked.
Up along the far side, it's Kravchenko. Up top, Cody Soul. He's going to wind up. Here's a blast and a save made. Back behind the net. Komets still have it. Marcotte tries to put it home. It's loose, and now the referee blows the whistle.
Well, they're trying to jam it in, but the goaltender, he's got himself pressed against the post there, and it's not going to squeeze in. It's under his pad. Good forechecking again by the Komets. Nice shot from the point. Cody Soul on the net. The rebound was picked up by Baptista, and he got it to the side of the net with a couple of shots on him.
Starrett was hugging that near side post with the right leg, keeping this game 1-1.
Yeah, got a couple of shots this period credited with.
Baptista on the face-off with Platzer. And it goes to Bobby Shea. Shea spins around, coming in on Starrett. His shot's going to be blocked. And Shea up along the far side. Shea got a man on him. Their fight up along the far side. Now Shea's going to hit the deck. Baptista comes in to help out, and it's going to be Kevin DeFore getting the puck.
Should be icing.
It will be an icing. He unloads the puck all the way here. Leonard will get it. Whistle will blow. Face-off coming down into the Wichita zone. Just about 2 minutes have gone by here in the second period. We're still knotted at 1.
Komets on the road again tomorrow in Quad City. They come back Sunday with Quad City coming right behind them. A 5 o'clock game Sunday afternoon.
Ryan Lowney picks up the puck in the neutral zone over to Ryan Culkin. Culkin's pass going to be blocked off the stick of Cheek, and that's going to go all the way into the Wichita zone. Up along the near side, here's Kudemi. Kudemi spins around up along the near boards off the stick of Cheek, and we're going to have a hand pass.
Yeah, Cheek's knocked it down, and Waugh picked it up. So that'll be a hand pass outside the blue line to face off.
So it'll come here on the near side face-off circle, just outside the Wichita blue line. And Justin Hodgman will take the drop.
Yep. Wingers Cheeks and Waugh out there this time.
And into the Wichita zone. They're going to be coming forward with it. Now McMillan gets it. And into the neutral zone. Flipped into the Comet end. Culkin is there. Steers it into the corner here on the near side. We're going to go back behind the net. Ryan Lowney chasing after it. Going to be knocked aside. McMillan will pick it up. He goes back behind the net. Look out. Try to put it out in front. Nice play there by Waugh. Back up along the near side. Can't control the puck. Now Marco Waugh is going to get to it. He kicks it cleanly. And now moves it ahead. Cheek runs into his man. They're going to be offsides.
And Cheeks took a pass, and he had his head down a little bit. The defenseman stood up on him, and he had to let the pass go and protect himself, as it all happened at the blue line, forcing the offside.
Komets will change it up, and the face-off will be outside of the Wichita line. Far face-off dot this time, and it's Kravchenko to take the draw. Up along the far boards off the stick of Binkley. He races after it, coming into the corner with Nick Latta. And now wrangled down low, coming up to the blue line. Wichita will keep it in. Here's a shot, save made by Hauser into the corner. Latta comes up top of the blue line. Another shot, and that's save made by Hauser.
Didn't see it to the last second either.
Comes into the corner. Centering play. Going to come all the way up on the right side.
Open again.
Now dropping it down low over the stick of Iwanek. Iwanek going after it up along the far side. Drops it down low in the corner. Cody Soul is there, but he can't get the puck. Now they're coming all the way up top to the blue line. Blind pass. Nobody home. And all the way out of the zone. Travis Brown. He's got it. Brown up along the near side. All the way into the Comet zone. No icing on the play. It's going to be jabbed by Hauser, and Hauser gives it up to Leonard. Back on the far side, Szydlowski. He has the puck, gives it to Leonard. Leonard right down the middle of the ice. Finds Mason Baptista. Can't go any further than that as Kudemi turns it back the other way. Here's Leonard with a hit on Kudemi. We go back behind the net. Michael Hauser swings it around. Now Platzer down here in the corner. Baptista trying to get to it. Comes up to the blue line. It'll skip over the line. And now Wichita, they've got to get on sides. Here's Kudemi on the far side. Crosses over, but it's going to be picked off by Leonard. Now Leonard goes off the end boards. Now off the side. And is Baptista. Moves it ahead. End over end puck into the Wichita zone. And that'll go through the blue paint, so no icing. Now picked up by the Komets.
Here's a shot.
Got a man in front. Baptista missed it wide. Far side. Szydlowski. Szydlowski in the corner. Fights with Platzer. Komets have got it. Face-off circle. Here's a shot. And a save made by Starrett.
That was Thompson. Let the shot go. Szydlowski in the corner. Dug it out. Stole it from the defense and threw a quick pass. High slot. Thompson on the net. High off the chest. He held on. No rebound on the play, and the face-off will stay in the Wichita zone with lines changing up again.
Shots are now 14-12 in favor of the Komets. 1-1 is the score. And here's the face-off to the left of Starrett. Starrett now adjusting his mask a little bit.
I think he took that shot right under the chin. I think it might have moved the mask a little bit, but he's all right getting back in play.
And Justin Hodgman will take the face-off. He's going to face Mark McMillan.
Marcotte out there as his winger, and Cheeks.
So Gary Graham switching up the lines a little bit here in the second period.
Yeah, he said he had 10 forwards, so he's got to rotate him around pretty good. Shasma's the extra forward right now.
Lowney with the puck, playing up along the near side into the Wichita zone. And the Komets steal the puck away, and it's going to be taken right back by McMillan.
Take the shot, guys.
McMillan up along the far side, floats it all the way into the Komet zone and into the corner. Now played up along the near side. McMillan tries to drop it down low. And it's Stevenson up top to the blue line, intercepted by Cheek. Cheek held up for a moment. Now he's going to race after it. Can't catch up to it. And that's going to be
Wichita bench caught in the play. That'll kill the whistle right there. The face-off just at center ice.
14:40 to go in the second. Tie game. We'll take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
Trust the doctors that IPFW Athletics and the Fort Wayne Komets trust. Aaron Chiropractic is well known for providing quality yet cost-effective care for sports injuries, muscle, and joint problems. They're one of the only clinics in the region to provide its patients with pain relief utilizing numerous therapies, including acupuncture, massage, and rehabilitation. Aaron Chiropractic is conveniently located in Northeast Fort Wayne. Find us on the web at aaronchiro.com or call 492-8811 to schedule an appointment.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Well, both teams right now playing pretty conservatively, I think. 1-1, 14:28 to go here in the second. Face off to the right of Michael Hauser. Dennis Kravchenko in there for the Komets. Up along the far side, and it's Gabriel Desjardins. He lost the puck. Now he's going to get it right back. Desjardins forward behind to Marco Waugh. It was behind him, and the puck will come into the Wichita zone. Up along the far side, it's Travis Brown. His pass is blocked. Now Waugh comes into the corner. Waugh coming down low to Desjardins. Gives it a look. Going to come up top of the point. Here is Cody Soul. Fumbled it. He's able to keep a hold of it, but the Komets are off sides. Hinkley will dump it in. Komets will change it up a bit. Going to go back behind the net. Komets trap it there for a moment. Now Iwanek gets it. He's going to come forward with it. Look out. Here comes Wichita on the attack. Right side. It's Butcher. Here's a blast that goes wide.
Just missing that.
Back on the far side.
Trailer again.
It's Lotta. Lost the puck to Cody Soul. Soul will skate with it. Gets to his own line up along the left side. Now he'll feather it in. Chasing after it is Starrett. He will stop it into the corner. It's Mason Baptista, far side. Here's Cody Soul to the blue line. Backing down low to, that is Hodgman. Hodgman over to Baptista. Here's a shot. That's going to be tipped wide. And it goes to Leonard. Leonard in the corner. Got a man in front. Couldn't feed it to him. And now it's going to be a Wichita puck out to the neutral zone. Komets turn it back the other way.
Waved off. No icing.
Guy Lapine goes after it. Now Crevrier Moran, he will play it ahead. Here's Platzert. Dishing off on the right side, looking for Kudemi. They'll carry it over into Komet territory. Centering play, broke it up, and the Komets coming back the other direction. It's Garrett Thompson. Yeah, it's hip check right at the blue line. Here's Platzert with the puck coming in. He shoots, and a save made into the corner. It goes to Mason Baptista. Baptista gives it a look, floats it ahead, looking for Sean Szydlowski. Sid has got it. Up along the far side, he's going to quickly give it up. Here's Bobby Shea, backhander, over to Baptista into the Wichita zone, but now it's turned back into the Komet end where Bobby Shea, he's right there. Shea has got it right down the middle of the ice. Stick handles around. He'll carry it over the line. And here's Shea now. Got a man on the far side. It's Hodgman with a shot and the save made by Starrett. Now Cheek, he catches up to it. Comes down into the corner. Puts it out in front. It's broken up. Komets with it again. Another shot. Save made. And Starrett sticks it up along the far side. Stevenson will get it into the Komet zone on the far side corner. Ryan Lowney gets a big hit from behind. Look out.
We're going to scrap right now. Lowney got his feet knocked out from under him from the Wichita player, went sliding in the boards real hard, and Culkin didn't like it. He grabbed onto the guy, and gloves went in the air, but that's about it. No punches throwing.
And that's just a dangerous play when you got a player to his back a few feet out from the boards.
And I don't know if the feet clicked or what clicked, but all of a sudden Lowney's feet went out from underneath him, and he slid in the boards pretty hard.
I think Stevenson is the one who hit him. There was a penalty going to be called, and Stevenson clearly hitting Lowney from behind and sending him into the boards. So let's see if any other penalties were called after the fracas after Stevenson's hit. He'll go to the box. So the Komets will be on a power play.
Yeah. Cross-checking. He got him about 6 feet from the boards, but he just knocked his feet out from underneath him, and he slid in pretty hard. No injuries on it, fortunately. And the Komets will go on the power play with 12:04 to go. Face off back into the Wichita zone.
Third one of the game for the Komets.
Let's make it happen, guys. Shoot the puck.
1-1 is our score. And the face-off in the Wichita zone, Justin Hodgman. Hodgman on the face-off with Iwanek. This is going to be a great battle all night. Two great face-off men. And Justin Hodgman's now going to get kicked out. Tried getting that right knee in there a little bit early. Now it's going to be Trevor Cheek. And it comes up to the top of the circle, down to the blue line. Here's Shea. Shea coming down low. Desjardins, man in front. It's Cheek. He couldn't connect. Back to Hodgman on the left wing. Hodgie giving it a look, dropping all the way down. Finds Shea, now Kravchenko, back down low, in front. Here's a shot. Score! Trevor Cheek.
Yep.
What a feed by Justin Hodgman.
And it came from Kravchenko from the blue line to Cheek's Hodgman at the side of the net. He just one-time pass right to the high slot. Cheeks was there all by himself. Didn't waste any time. Was by the goalie before he could move. Power play goal.
Great patience by the Komets, but what a pass by Justin Hodgman. Down in the corner, wasted no time. Fed it to Trevor Cheek, and he buries it. And the Komets are up 2-1, and we finally get a power play goal.
That came at 8:14. I think that's Cheek's fourth of the season.
And we're looking at 11:46 left to go in the second. The Komets have retaken the lead. Marco Wah on the face-off from center ice.
Third.
And the puck comes into the Komet zone as Cody Soul will stick handle. Sends it ahead all the way into the Wichita zone and into the corner. Nick Latta going after it. Picks it up, comes out in front of the Wichita net, and the Thunder will clear it out. All the way into the Komet zone. Here's Binkley. Binkley to Cody Soul. Soul drifts backwards, going to play it off the wall to the blue line. Komets give it up. Down low into the corner. Soul's going to put it back onto the tape of Jason Binkley. Binkley ahead, touch pass into the Wichita zone. And the puck is handled by Boudre. To the blue line. Now sticked back into the Komet zone. And it's Soul to pick it up. Back behind his own net. Komets up 2-1, back on the far side. Near the Komet bench, here's Sean Szydlowski trying to get the puck loose. Mason Baptista in there helping out. And it's going to be dumped into the Wichita zone. Here on the left side, it is Garrett Thompson down to Mason Baptista on the far boards. Baptista's got Kudemi all over him, but Baptista gets the puck, and he's got to be forced wide, going to go all the way into the neutral zone. Now kicked loose right at the center line. Komets get it back. Here's Jamie Schaafsma. Schaafsma's pass. They'll come over the line. Here's Sean Szydlowski. Sit up along the left side. Cycles it down low. Rolling puck picked up by the Thunder here in the corner. Platzer with it. He'll get rid of it. Comes to the center ice logo and now dumped into the Komet zone. Hauser will make a play on it. He finds Bobby Shea. Shea avoids a check from Kudemi, and now he will skate with it here on the left side. Now Shea now going back into his own zone, looking for a little bit of space. He finds Mason Baptista. Baptista to Jamie Schaafsma. Kicked down at the Wichita blue line. And it's McMillan back in his own end. McMillan avoids a poke check from Desjardins. Now sent ahead. Here's Stevenson into the Komet zone, into the corner. McMillan looking around. Got a man out in front. It's broken up by Desjardins. Coming up top to the blue line. Held in. Here's a shot. That's going to be knocked aside. Held in now.
Another shot
it's
coming.
Travis Brown walking in. Here's a shot. That's blocked. And back below the goal line. Slane Bauer up top.
Komets give it away
Here's
again.
A shot. Hauser makes the stop. Another save on the rebound. And back into the corner.
Not skating, guys. You're not skating in your own zone. Come on.
Top of the blue line. Here's a shot. Hauser makes the save. And Hauser getting a whistle, trying to settle things down a little bit.
Bobby Shea getting a little upset with somebody as they got talking, but Hauser holds on to that puck, and they needed a break and a whistle right away. They were tired, and they were not moving their feet. They were getting in a lot of trouble down there as Wichita moved the puck around pretty well until Hauser got a hold of it and got the whistle.
We got a timeout on the ice. We'll take a break. Komets lead at 2-1. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. Ooh la la.
What's got everyone so worked up, you ask? It's the taste of bold, decadent espresso, paired with a sumptuous layer of freshly steamed milk in flavors like vanilla, caramel, and mocha.
Ooh la la.
You can say that again. New handcrafted lattes starting at just $2.29 have arrived at your neighborhood Tim's. Taste the ooh la la side of Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, price and participation may vary by region.
If you're searching for premium temporary housing, we have the affordable alternative to a short-term or long-term hotel. Are you a family or traveling business salesperson relocating to Fort Wayne? Experience premium temporary living with Corporate Housing Systems. Serving Indiana and Ohio for over 30 years, we strive to offer exceptional service and value for all of our guests. Feel at home with Corporate Housing Systems. Visit www.corporatehousinsystems.com or call 888-544-5454 today.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Jacob Insurance Service in Angola.
9:14 to go in the second. 2-1. Komets with the edge. Shea Alberani, Robbie Irons here tonight. Komets looking to make it 5 in a row with a win here. Wichita not making it very easy as Justin Hodgman in the face-off circle here in the Komet zone. Here's a quick shot. That's going to go wide. And Gabriel Desjardins picks up the loose puck. Circles around. He is going to find Ryan Lowney with it. Lowney off the far wall. And into the Wichita zone. Gabriel Desjardins picks it up, comes up to the blue line, and it's going to be fished out of there by Iwanek. He will get it into the Komet zone. And into the corner, Iwanek battles with Justin Hodgman up top of the blue line. Here's a shot. That's blocked, and that's going to go out of play.
Wichita a little more aggressive on the forechecking, dumping it in and sending two men deep, trying to put some pressure on the Komet defense as they dump it up the boards. This one got deflected up and over the glass, but they got to pick the momentum up. They've got to force some mistakes off the Komets as shots on goal right now, 17 by the Komets, 15 by Wichita, and only 5 in Wichita in the period and 6 by the Komets this period. So not like the other night. The other night by this time we had 25, 30 shots each from each team. So not shooting like they did the other night, little closer checking.
Face-off will be to the right of Michael Hauser. Kravchenko on the drop. Now Kravchenko is going to get kicked out. Here comes Marco Waugh. Waugh and Platzer. And Waugh wins it into the corner. Here's Bobby Shea. Shea up along the far side, plays it high off the glass. Going to come into the Wichita zone. Now Marco Waugh, he will pick it up. Komets are off sides. And now it's played up along the far boards. Now Waugh will get it again near the Komet bench. Skates into the zone, trying to get it to Kravchenko. Puck rolling around, and it comes in front of the goaltender. And now it's going to be pushed wide. Back onto the near side. Here's Leonard. He gets crunched on the corner. Now we go back below the goal line. Beaudry up along the far side. And the Komets trying to take it away. Puck rolling around. Now back into the Komet zone.
Offside.
And it's Platzer just getting over.
Yeah.
Touch early.
Culkin lifted his foot up too quickly, and that there created the offside of his men, Kudemi. The face-off will come outside, and both lines will change up again. They don't take too much time to change lines right now, as the pace of the game pretty well up and down.
Face-off will be outside of the Komet blue line. And it's Mason Baptista awaiting the drop. It's going to be Mark McMillan to oppose him. Far face-off dot near the penalty boxes here at the Coliseum. Puck is dropped, and it goes to Jason Binkley. Cody Soul moves it ahead, going to come all the way in, and it's going to be Baptista, but the Komets are off sides.
Yeah, Baptista jumped the gun on that, hoping the pass was going to be quicker, but he got in past the defenseman. Whistle was blowing, the offside pass comes back outside. Cody Soul having a few words with somebody.
Face-off is going to be at the center line. Baptista and And Baptista is able to get it. He'll carry it over the line, trying to move it over to Szydlowski. Up top to Cody Soul. Soul's shot, that's going to go wide from the blue line. Now up along the far side, it's Lane Bauer. All the way down to Jason Binkley. Binkley finds Sean Szydlowski. He gets into the neutral zone. Now he drifts back into his own end, gives it up to Binkley. Binkley now over to Soul. Soul's pass is going to come to the center line. Going to be turned back into the Comet zone. McMillan on the far side. Gives it up to Baptista. Baptista off the wall. As Jamie Shasma tries to chase it down, and he does. He goes back behind Starrett, comes up to the blue line, off the skate of Jason Binkley. Binkley still has it here on the near side point. Now he skates with it down low. Here's a shot that's blocked. Back behind the net, it's Binkley with it again. Baptista comes in. He rips the puck away. Up top to Soul. Here's a shot. That's blocked. Garrett Thompson now coming in front. Starrett sticks it away. We got to scramble for it. Puck is rolling around, goes up along the far side, and Wichita will clear the zone. Under 7 to go here in the second. 2-1 Komets. Offsides is the call. We'll take a break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WoWo.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. Bravo! It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Thank you. Some might call that old school. Then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
For all your insurance needs, visit Jacob Insurance Service in Angola. You're listening to Comet Hockey.
6:45 to go in the second period. Komets lead at 2-1. As the play is down in the Wichita zone, down in the corner. Everyone battling for it. Comes up to Culkin at the blue line, gets it deep into the zone. Everybody gets a little bit of room out there now. Into the corner. Played up along the near side. It's Hodgman. Hodgman to Culkin. Here is a pass over to Thompson. Thompson on the far side. Coming down low. It's Desjardins. Desjardins tried to put it out in front. We got a pile up down low. Hodgman comes away with the puck. Comes up along the near side. Now he couldn't control it. And a pass going to be picked off. Thompson has got it. And he moved it over to Desjardins, who fanned on it. We've got a penalty called.
In front of the net. Interference is going to be called. We'll have to see who it's against, Hodgman or the defenseman, Brown. Brown looks like he's headed to the box.
Now Gabriel Desjardins fanned on the play over by the far face-off dot. That's all right. We'll get a power play out of it.
Yeah. Brown, defenseman, going in the box.
Komets 1 of 3 tonight on the power play. 2-1 is the score. Komets with the lead. And interference on Brown. Face-off will be in the Wichita zone. And here's Mason Baptista to take the draw.
Nice to get one here. Open it up a little bit. 3-1 lead's a lot better than a 2-1.
McMillan will be in there for Wichita. Now McMillan's going to get kicked out. Didn't even have a chance to try.
Baptista will be in there for the Komets.
Stevenson in for Wichita.
Get kicked out.
Baptista gets the boot. Now Marco Waugh. Waugh wins it up to Culkin at the blue line. Culkin to Szydlowski. Now back to Culkin. Culkin far side. It's Marco Waugh coming down low in front. Oh, broken up. And Hodgman on the back door. Now Culkin will pick up the puck. Has to go all the way back into his own zone. And Culkin will play it off the boards. Komets on a power play here. Up along the far side, Garrett Thompson with it. Now loose puck, and Crevier Moran will get rid of it all the way into the Komet zone. Stopped by Hauser, and a little over 30 seconds is ticked off on this power play. Culkin back behind the net to Sean Szydlowski. And the Komets here start things up in their own zone on the power play. Szydlowski over the line. Sends it forward, and it's going to be Garrett Thompson. Out of Marco Waugh down here on the near side corner. Back to Thompson. Thompson gets pushed off the play by Boutet. Comes up top of the blue line. Culkin cannot keep it in. All the way down. Hauser comes in. He'll try and help out his defenseman, but he's going to leave it for Culkin. Culkin goes in front of his net, passes it forward quickly. Here's Cheek. Cheek at the center line, dropping it back. Here's Kravchenko with it. Kravchenko ahead to Desjardins. He's going to flip it in. Chasing after it is Hodgman. Hodgman swipes it around the boards. It's Kravchenko on the point. Crossing over to Bobby Shea. Now back down low. Desjardins. Desjardins back up top. Here's Shea. Shea ranging to his left is going to pick up Desjardins. Desjardins back to Shea. Shea, Kravchenko top of the circle. Shot save. Rebound comes to Hodgman. Oh, it's just in it wide. Couldn't tuck it in.
Yeah, the open side of the net, couldn't squeeze it in.
Hodgman's going to be seeing that one later tonight. And here's Desjardins up along the left side. Carries it over the line. Nope, now it's poked away. Komets got to get back on. 10 seconds to go on the power play, and here's Cheek. Cheek will carry it over. Here's a shot. That is going to be blocked. Going to come into the corner. Cheek will chase after it. Cheek far side. And in front.
Hodgman
shot.
Again.
Save. Puck is loose, and it's picked up by the Thunder.
All even. Heads up. 5-on-5.
Komets still have it. Here's Hodgman again with a rip. Score! Finally, number 88 lights the lamp.
Yeah, he made no mistake on that time. He got a third chance at it. Picked the loose puck up about 20 feet out. Went in, looked at the goaltender. A quick wrist shot. Stick side. And it was not a power play goal, but they do put the third one in. Hodgman.
Hodgman's had a few chances here tonight, and that one, like you said, Robbie, no doubt about it.
16:07 that came at.
Rips it past Starrett, and it's 3-1 Komets. 3:53 to go in the second. We will take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Fort Wayne's newest Northside Sports Bar is your place to see the big games, including pro and college. Doozy Sports Bar and Grill next to Red River Steakhouse has become a fan favorite to see the best sports events with their incredible food and drink specials and wall-to-wall big flat screen TVs. Open daily 11 to 11 or later for the big games. Doozy's has daily lunch specials and is always the place to come out and watch the games. Doozy's next to Red River Steakhouse, just off I-69 at Coldwater Road in Washington Center.
This is Komet Hockey.
3-1, Komets with the lead. Justin Hodgman is second of the season. Open things up a little bit. Still a tied hockey game. 3:22 left to go in the second. Wichita with the puck. And it's Butcher. To Platzer. Now it's going to come up along the far side. McMillan has got it. Going to dump it in. Going to be played with a high stick by Wichita. Komets play it first, so we will continue. It's Marco Waugh over to Jason Binkley. Far side. Waugh with it. Waugh trying to glide through the neutral zone. He gets it off, drops it off. Here's Garrett Thompson. Thompson, top of the circle. Thompson sneaking in. Score! Marco Waugh! Great pass by Thompson.
Yeah,
right
Thompson
on the
made
tape.
a great play. He circled inside the blue line. The defenseman went the wrong way. He stepped towards the net. When he went towards the net, the other defenseman moved over, left Wall by himself in front. Nice pass, nice little deflection. 4-1 Komets. Big goal.
Heads up pass by Garrett Thompson, and Marco Waugh was all alone. All he had to do was give it a quick tap, and Marco Waugh makes it a 4-1 game. 12th of the season for Waugh. And out to center ice we go with the Komets with a 3-goal cushion. Shots in the game are 21-15 in favor of the Komets. And the puck comes quickly. Here's Kravchenko with an opportunity. Got a man on him. Penalty's going to be called.
Slashing.
Slashing is the call. Kravchenko skated away from the pack right from center ice.
Broke past the defense and headed to the net, almost apart from breakaway. Defenseman come cutting across, whacked him pretty good. And that's going to create a slashing call. And the Komets go back on power play with all the momentum going their way.
Platzer goes to the box. Slashing is the call. Fourth power play of the game for the Komets.
Yep.
Or make that 5. All right, Bobby Shea has got the puck. Komets on a power play, up 4-1. Shea, the pass is going to be tipped, and Shea's got to go back for it. Oh, now he coughs it up, and now Wichita with an odd man chance. Stevenson comes into the corner with it. Bobby Shea is there. Now the Komets pick it up, and here's Trevor Cheek with it. Cheek will dish off to Desjardins. Desjardins down low to Cheek. Puts it out in front. Nobody home. Go back the other direction. Wichita will clear it out. Hauser will stop it. And now Bobby Shea feeds Justin Hodgman. Hodgman will carry it over the blue line. Angles to his left. And Hodgman gives it up to Desjardins. Oh, it's going to be lost, and the buck now sent all the way down.
Yep, tried a little quick pass in the slot, but it got intercepted.
Hauser to stop it, swipes it around the boards, and Kravchenko with it, fanned on the pass. Puck rolls off of his stick. Look out, 2-on-1 for Wichita. Man in front, they score. Short-handed chance and a goal.
They gave it away at the blue line, second time actually. They break away 2-on-1. They make the pass again to the man wide open. Throw it across, make the shot. Hauser couldn't get there in time. Nice goal, nice passing play.
Cuts the lead down to 2, but the Komets still on a power play.
18-10 that came at.
And Mason Baptista.
A lot of goals in the last 3 or 4 minutes. All starting at 16:07, Hodgman, 17:06, Wah, and at 18:10, Wichita gets on the board again. Cuts it to 4-2.
Same score we had last Wednesday going into the third period. Let's see if this holds. And here's Iwanek trying to get it into the Komet zone. Szydlowski will take the puck up along the far side. Going to be dumped into the corner. Here is Garrett Thompson to Wah. Wah trying to feed it upstairs. Here's Culkin with it. Culkin back over to Wah. Wah got a man down low. It is Hodgman. Hodgman looking for some space. Comes up along the far side. He's got Sean Szydlowski. Sid up top. Here's a one-timer. Save made. Rebound. Oh, just goes wide. Garrett Thompson to Szydlowski. Szydlowski moving to his left, comes down low. Here's Baptista up top of the blue line. Nobody there. Going to go all the way out.
20 seconds in the power play. One to the last rush.
We've got 1 minute to go in the period. Komets with 10 seconds on the power play. Here's Cody Soul. Soul up along the left side. That's Shaftsma. He'll get it over to Szydlowski. Szydlowski coming in front. Couldn't get a shot off. Tries to feed it Trevor Cheek. And that is going to be intercepted and sent back down. Here we go. Man coming out of the penalty box. He was offsides.
Yep.
That was Platzer trying to get cute coming out of the penalty box.
41 seconds left in the period, and face-off will go back into the Wichita zone. Settle down, a little too wide open right now. Komets have taken the lead, 4-2. 2 goals in this period. Cheeks, Hodgman, and 3 by the Komets, 1 by Wichita.
Face-off will go to the right of the goaltender, Sterrett. 41 seconds to go in the second. Komets win it. Here's a shot, and it's going to go wide. Rebound. Sterrett puts it into the corner. Shaftsma couldn't control it, and here comes Platzer and the Thunder. They got numbers. They cross over.
3-on-2 again.
With a shot that goes wide. Trying to go to the short side. Back on the far boards, and Trevor Cheek trying to get to it. Puck rolls down to the Wichita blue line. Played off the wall. Now Binkley will throw it in on Sterrett. That's going to go high with 15 seconds to play in period number 2. Going to come off the wall again. Back here on the near side in the Komet zone. Binkley gets in the way of McMillan. Over to Justin Hodgman with 6 seconds to go. And Hodgman over to Cody Soul with 2 seconds. And here's a shot. That's going to go wide as the buzzer sounds. 4-2. Komets will enter the third period with the lead. Komets 21-0 when we've got the lead in the third period. But that game was pretty tight the first half, but they opened things up both sides in the final 5 minutes.
Exactly. Really tight through the first 8 minutes. And a power play goal by Cheeks for the Komets gave them a 2-1 lead at 8:14. And then at 16:07, Hodgman, and at 17:06, Wah. And then Wichita comes back at 18:10. But pretty good period. The last 10 minutes of that period, wide open offensive hockey, and the goaltenders tested pretty well both ends of the ice. Fortunately for the Komets, they outscore them 3-1 in the period, and we'll see what happens to the third, as normally it is the Komets' best period. So we need another good one out of them to solidify this win.
4-2 is the score. We're going to the third period. We will take a break. Big City Cars, big intermission show coming up. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Today's the day to get fit and pumped. Pummel your flabby high-interest debt by transferring your balances to a Partners First Visa card. Or you can get 12 months at 0 APR financing. Hear me now, believe me later. This offer ends March 31st, so run like a manly man to your local Partners First branch in Fort Wayne, Huntington, and Marion. Terms and conditions may vary depending on your credit worthiness. So get or click for complete details and disclosure at partnersfirstcu.org. Partners First Federal Credit Union. Part of your community, part of your tomorrow, part giant muscle monster.
MRIs are a valuable diagnostic tool, but they can be costly. The Community Open MRI Group can help. We have the region's lowest in-network insurance rates that are hundreds less than area hospitals. Our MRI is quiet and spacious, eliminating stress and anxiety. Remember, it's your choice where you go for your MRI. Contact the Community Open MRI Group and let us check your benefits first with 3 convenient locations: Auburn, Decatur, and Fort Wayne.
Don't just think of it as half off late night apps at Applebee's. It's half off the after party, half off the first date, half off girls' night. Late night half-priced apps, only at Applebee's. Don't just think of it as half off late night apps at Applebee's. It's half off the after party, half off the first date, half off girls' night. Late night half-priced apps, only at Applebee's.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Take Midwest Gloves and Gear to work with you by using their full line of work gloves. Midwest Work Line features Max Performance Gloves, PBR, along with a wide variety of Midwest branded gloves for any type of work. Midwest Gloves and Gear prides itself in being the largest manufacturer of American-made work gloves, and Midwest believes in investing in America. And that's why the Work Line features many styles made right here in the USA. For over 50 years, Midwest Gloves and Gear, Chillicothe, Missouri. Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back at the Coliseum, we've got a good hockey game going. 4-2 is the score. And luckily the Komets, they're the ones in the lead, 4-2. As we take a look at what has happened so far. First, our shots on goal being brought to you by Combat Ops Arena, mission-based laser tag, mini bowling arcade, and a cafe full of food and beer. Combat Ops Arena in Fort Wayne on Lay Road, just east of Lima. Shots on goal, Wichita had 10 in the first, 6 in the second, and that's a total of 16. The Komets equal a number in the first and the second, 11, and that is a game total of 22, actually 23, I believe. That's kind of a mistake right here on the game sheet, so let's call it 23. As the Komets are 1 for 5 on the power play. Wichita, they are 0 of 2. Recapping the scoring, the Komets got things up in the first period. Baptista, his 15th of the season at .256. Bobby Shea, Garrett Thompson with the assist. And it was due 4 for Wichita. He tied it up at 17:33, his 15th, and Ralph Kudemi helped out on that one. Then the Komets rattled off 3 straight. Trevor Cheek, his 3rd of the season, to start the scoring in the second period. 8:14 was the time. Kravchenko and Hodgman the assist, and that was on the power play. Hodgman got his 2nd of the season at 16:07. Kravchenko with the assist, and then Marco Waugh, his 12th of the season at 17:06. Thompson and Szydlowski helping out on that, and then it was Lotta for Wichita, shorthanded, his 3rd of the season. As we take a look at the goaltender comparison, Shane Sterrett, 23 shots, making 19 saves, and Michael Hauser seeing his first action since January 26th. He's seen 16 shots, and he has made 14 saves. 7,191 are in attendance here tonight, as the Komets are going to be on the road tomorrow. We will go over to Moline, Illinois to take on the Quad City Mallards, and the Mallards will follow us back home, and we will play a 5 o'clock game coming up on Sunday. Hear both of those games right here on WOWO, but hopefully everybody can come on out Sunday and see the Komets and the Mallards. 5 o'clock is the start time. 7:30 tomorrow night right here on WOWO. We're in the middle of the second intermission. Let's take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Big
City Cars on Lima Road. Vehicles as low as $595. Payments starting at just $79. Dependable cars on a budget. Over 20 price under $1,000. If other dealers have turned you down, we go to work when the others say no. Big City Cars. Want a bigger deal? Get up to $5,555 more than your car is worth. And as always, if we can't beat the competitor's deal, we'll give you the car for free. Big City Cars. See dealer for complete details.
They say money can't buy happiness. Yet every day, $4.99 buys you a foot-long Black Forest ham, meatball marinara, spicy Italian, and more. Guess what? That's happiness, and I'm buying it. And after I buy them, I'm going to eat them. Just not all at once. 5 footlongs now just $4.99 each every day for limited time. Subway. So much sandwich. Limited time only at participating restaurants. Additional charge for extras plus applicable tax. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. No additional discounts or coupons may be applied.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. Bravo! It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service.
Thank you.
Some might call that old school. Then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
For all your insurance needs, visit Jacob Insurance Service in Angola. Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back at the Coliseum, Shane Almirani, Arabi Irons here tonight. 4-2 is our score going to the third period. Let's take a look at the Meyer out-of-town scoreboard tonight in the ECHL. We've got some games going final. First one that has gone final, the Orlando Solar Bears have defeated the Wheeling Nailers by a score of 5-2 down in Orlando tonight. Norfolk Admirals put a 7 spot on the scoreboard. They defeat the Adirondack Thunder 7-4. That one has gone final. South Carolina 4 and the Worcester Railers 1. That game is also done, and a game that has just gone final. The Toledo Walleye, they have defeated the Kansas City Mavericks by a score of 2-1. So as it sits right now, the Walleye get an extra 2 points. They're 4 points up on the Komets, but the Komets still have got to complete their game here tonight. Another game that has gone final. It is 4-2. Kalamazoo over the Brampton Beast. And in the third period down in Florida, the Florida Everblades 3 and the Allen Americans nothing. 11:37 to go in the third. Cincinnati Cyclones, they are up by 3 on the Tulsa Oilers at US Bank Arena tonight. 4-1 is the score. 8:53 to go in the third. And in the end of the second period, Indianapolis, they're clinging to a 1-0 lead over the Quad City Mallards in Moline, Illinois. Colorado Eagles, they're up 1-0 on the Idaho Steelheads. That game has just gone down to zeros in the first period. And then 1-1, Utah, they are at Rapid City and tied at 1. 7:30 to go in the first. Don't forget the simple savings you get with Meyer MPerks digital coupons and rewards. Sign up today at mperks.meyer.com. Let's take a break. We're in the middle of the second intermission. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WoWo.
The destination is yours with Excursions Trailways Motor Coach Company. Excursions Trailways operates trips from Indiana and Ohio to destinations in the continental U.S. and Canada. Excursions is the proud official motor coach provider of the Komets, Tin Caps, IPFW, and St. Francis. They provide excellent customer service and clean, well-maintained coaches with courteous professional drivers. Choose your destination and give Excursions a call at 260-485-6167 or visit them on the web at excursionstrailways.com. Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Comet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back live at the Coliseum where the Komets are up 4-2. That's the same score we had going into the third period on Wednesday night where the Komets won 9-3. But tonight's game, a little different story, is Wichita doing everything they can to slow down this high-powered Komet offense that leads the league in goals scored this season. And speaking of great teams, we are going to celebrate a bunch of them. Coming up just a month from now, March 10th and March 11th, this is going to be a special Championship Hall of Fame weekend. On March 10th, we are going to honor all 9 championship teams in the 66-year history of the Fort Wayne Komets prior to the game with the Cincinnati Cyclones. We are going to have representative from all 9 championship teams. Not exactly sure who's all going to be here, but confirmed that weekend. Some great names: Darcy Keating, Pokey Reddick, Michael Massey, and Tommy Lawson, just to name a few. And we're adding to that list every day, so it is going to be a wonderful weekend. So if you're new to Komet hockey, come on out that weekend and learn a lot about the history of the Komets, as all 9 championship teams are going to be honored on the 10th. Then on Sunday the 11th, before the game with Kalamazoo, we are going to be inducting some new members into the Komet Hockey Hall of Fame. We'll announce those at a later date, but we'll have players, media members. It's going to be an outstanding weekend again coming up on March 10th and March 11th. It is Championship Hall of Fame weekend, so get your tickets early for both of those games, as you'll be seeing a lot of names you haven't seen in a while, including Darcy Keating, Pokey Reddick, Michael Massey, Tommy Lawson. Those guys are confirmed right now, but like I said, adding new names every day. Komet fans, come celebrate your birthday at the Sport One Parkview Ice House. Packages are offered for skate and bounce parties. Bring the guests of honor, friends, and cake, and let their party team take care of the rest. Schedule your party today at 444-2788. And it's never too late to learn how to skate. The Sport One Parkview Ice House offers programs to ages 3 and up. Visit icesports.com/Fort Wayne to see a list of their upcoming Learn to Skate classes. Register today. We're in the middle of the second intermission. Third period coming up. We will take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
This is what it sounds like when real people find out Chevy's the only brand to earn J.D. Power Dependability Awards for cars, trucks, and SUVs 2 years in a row.
I am so impressed. I think that's great, especially 2 years in a row.
Chevy's stepping up. That's for sure. Get behind the wheel and see for yourself why Chevrolet keeps bringing home awards for dependability.
See your Northeast Indiana and Ohio Chevy dealers.
Awards based on 2013 and 2014 model vehicles. 2017, most dependable small car, large SUV, large heavy-duty pickup, and midsize sporty car. 2016, most dependable midsize car, compact SUV, large heavy-duty pickup, and midsize sporty car. For J.D. Power award information, visit jdpower.com.
Welcome to Tim Hortons. What can I get for you two?
I'll take a latte.
Ooh la la. Since when do you drink lattes?
Since Tim's introduced handcrafted lattes, using freshly ground premium espresso beans, water heated to exacting precision, and sumptuously steamed milk forming a velvety blanket of delicious foam.
You better make that 2 lattes.
Introducing new handcrafted lattes, starting at $2.29 from your neighborhood Tim Hortons. Taste the ooh la la side of Tim's. At participating U.S. restaurants, price and participation may vary by region.
Knob Brick Company carries hundreds of styles of brick, literally something for every taste. With the change in the seasons, it's good to know that Knob also offers a wide variety of fireplaces, many of them Heat and Glow's finest, to add style to your home and warm it up on those cold evenings. They can even put a Heat and Glow insert into your existing fireplace to make it more efficient. Be sure to check out their fireplace showroom for some design ideas. Knob Brick is located on Fort Wayne's north side, not far from the Spies Fieldhouse. For a great Heat and Glow fireplace or that perfect brick for your home, see Knob, N-O-B, Knob Brick.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back live at the Coliseum, Shane Albarani and Ravi Irons here tonight. We're locked in a good one. 4-2 is the score. The Komets with the lead at the moment, and Komets out shooting Wichita by a score by 23-16 margin. And Wichita trying to slow down this high-powered Komet offense. Komets come to life there in the second period, but Wichita getting that shorthanded goal there at the end kind of took away the momentum. But the Komets have been been a third-period team all season long, so get ready. And speaking of getting ready, get over to the Coliseum and get your tickets for Sunday night hockey coming up on Sunday when the Komets return home. The Quad City Mallards, our opponent tomorrow night. They're going to follow us on back to the Coliseum, and it is Meyer Family Night. 4 tickets for $36. Get your coupons. They are available at all Fort Wayne Meyer locations. And bring your skates for the after-game skate with the Komets. That's coming up on Sunday. And we also have got a big promotion coming up February 17th. It is report card night. Always a popular night. Any student with an A or an A equivalent on their report card can see the game for free coming up on the 17th. We'll be playing Quad City again that night as well. The Komets trying to put the Wichita Thunder away once again. The Komets getting goals from Mason Baptista, Trevor Cheek, Justin Hodgman, and Marco Waugh tonight. Michael Hauser in his first action since January 26th. He was called up to Tucson, and he has seen his first action. So Michael Hauser may be kicking off a little rust, but he has looked good, only giving up 2. Komets are up 4-2. We'll take one more break. Third period coming up. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Illinois Road has added some new members to the team. Introducing the all-new Chrysler Pacifica, the only minivan to win 2017 IIHS Top Safety Pick. Also, now on the starting lineup is the all-newly redesigned Jeep Compass. Capable, modern, and stylish, all wrapped into one. The new scrapper on the team is the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. With 707 horsepower, this secret weapon will leave the competition wondering what hit them. Daniel is a proud sponsor of Komet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the difference in your next car buying experience. See the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online all the time at o'danielauto.com.
You're listening to Komet Hockey.
Third periods, they have been our friend this season. Let's see if we can put another one together like we did Wednesday, Robbie.
Well, exactly, and that's what we have to do. This comes down to Komet hot style of hockey right now. 3 solid periods. We're in the third period getting ready. We need to go after this hockey team. They are not a real high-scoring hockey team. 152 goals. The Komets at 191, so they're not a real powerhouse at all up front, but they do get a lot of shots on goal, and we've seen when you give them a break, they put it away. So should be a good third period.
And here we go. Third period underway. Wichita up along the far side. Here's Cheek laying his man out. Now the Komets get the puck back and into the Wichita zone. Down to the goaltender, Starrett. He's going to stop it. Now playing up top to the blue line, taken away. Here's a shot. Save made. Cheek sneaking in there, ripping off a wrister, and Starrett with the grab.
Yeah, Cheeks likes to take that shot from the high slot. That time he intercepted it, let a quick one go, and I think Starrett realizes he's shooting all the time, so he's going to hold on and not give him a second chance.
Face-off will go to the left of Starrett in the Wichita zone. 4-2, Komets with the lead. Mason Baptista and McMillan on the face-off. Puck is dropped, tied up on the circle there for a moment. Now it's going to be sent cross ice. Sent all the way down. Here's Lowney to pick it up. Lowney is going to give it up to Ryan Culkin. Culkin tries to move it ahead. It's going to be taken away. McMillan will grab it. Look out. Here's Stevenson with a shot. Save made by Hauser. Got the stick on it. Going to go down low. Here is Culkin. Culkin off the near side boards off of his backhand. Stevenson will take the puck away. Now back in the Wichita zone. It's Lapine. Onto the far side. Wichita with the puck. And on the left wing now. Floating it down into the Komet zone is Lane Bauer. Hauser will play it up along the far side. Hauser's got to hustle back. Come all the way up top of the point. That'll clear.
Missed pass all the way down the ice now.
Starrett will drop the paddle of his stick. Stops the puck. We go back below the line. That's Gabriel Desjardins.
Steals it.
Up along the far side. Marcotte got him in. It is Leonard with a shot. Save made by Starrett. Loose
rebound.
puck. Leonard puts it back in. Loose puck.
Rebound.
Score! Komets make it a 5-2 game. And it'll be Loic Marcotte getting
Marcotte
the goal.
Will get the goal, the rebound.
And that all started with Curtis Leonard taking the shot from the point. Then he followed his own shot, got another one on, but Loic Marcotte is the one who knocks it home.
Yeah. Again, the get in on the Thunder defense. Take the puck away from them, throw them out in the slot. 2 shots on the net. The rebound finally put in. Marcotte will get the goal.
18:36 to go in the third. Komets have now extended the lead, but look out, Wichita coming back. But Marcotte, he's got the puck. Marcotte finds an open man. It's Desjardins. He flips it in. Going to come down to the corner, and Desjardins chasing after it. Comes all the way down. It's Desjardins. He'll pick it up in front. Here's a shot by Hodgman. Just missed it. Back on the far side. It is now Binkley in front again. Here's a shot. Save made. Rebound coming up to the blue line. Komets have got it. It's Binkley over to Soul. Winding up. Here's a blast. That's blocked. And Binkley will keep it in. Back down low. Here is Hodgman working it, looking for someone to give it to. Hodgman with it. Here's a shot and a save made by Starrett. Back on the far side and now sent all the way out into the Komet zone. It's Dufour. Dufour got a man in front. It's Platzert. He gets forced back down low and knocked away. All the way up along the far side, it's Kudemi. Kudemi drops it back. Jamie Shasma with it. Now Shasma goes to Cody Soul. Soul off the boards. Oh, referee got in the way. In front of the net. Here's a shot. That goes wide. Iwanek with a chance. Back in front again. Another shot. Save made by Hauser.
Yeah.
And he'll hang on to it.
Yeah, Cody Soul banged it up the boards. The referee moved to the boards. It hit him. Came right onto the stick of one of the Wichita players. They let the shot go, which missed the net. Rebound out in front. Hauser has to come up big again.
17:30 to go in the third. The Komets 3-goal cushion, 5-2. Shots in the game are 32-18.
Well, they've got 10 shots in this period so far. The Komets, only 2 by Wichita. So they've come out hungry, and they've got the goal they wanted right now. 3-goal lead, 5-2 Komets.
Face-off won by the Komets. Szydlowski in the corner to Ryan Lowney. Lowney's going to go back behind the net. Lowney will play it off the boards. Now Trevor Cheek with an opportunity with it. He'll skate with it. Knocked off the play. Puck rolling around up along the far side near the Komet bench. And it's finally ripped away by Lotta. He will get it into the Komet zone. Poked into the corner. Lotta will chase after it. Up along the far boards, it is Ryan Lowney. Lowney leaves it for Culkin. Now Lowney will get it back. Tries to move it ahead and does. Garrett Thompson with it. Got an outlet pass down to Culkin. Now all the way into the Wichita zone. Going to go off the end boards. Now up along the far side. And to the blue line. Komets keep it in. Cheek now coming into Garrett Thompson. Thompson down low, cut off on the play. Thompson up along the near side. Cycles it down low. Here's Sean Szydlowski with it. Szydlowski gets pinned up against the glass. Comes together with Kevin Patterson. Now Thompson floats it out here to the face-off circle. And it's going to be grabbed by McMillan. McMillan into the Komet zone. Baptista is there. Baptista up along the far side. Long stretch pass to Garrett Thompson. Going to go back now into the Komet zone. Komet's trying to set something up. Back up along the far side. It's Desjardins. Stick handles out to the center line. Over to Marcotte. Marcotte on the right side. Floats it in front for Desjardins. Play was broken up, and McMillan back the other way for Wichita. Thunder have got the puck, dumped into the Komet zone, coming here on the near side. And it's played forward. It's going to belong to Mason Baptista. His pass going to come free. Coming in is Desjardins. Downstairs, he shots, and a save made.
Wide open breakaway again. Tried to go between the legs, didn't get it. He gets slashed, and that'll draw a penalty.
And Desjardins, who had 2 goals on Wednesday, he had a breakaway late in that game trying to go to the hat trick, and that... second time in as many nights as Desjardins coming in on a free on Starrett.
Well, they hit him with another breakaway pass. It got past the defense, and he was gone as he let the shot go, trying to go through the pads. Starrett slammed him shut. He got slashed pretty good on the shot. That drew the penalty. Komets on power play.
Another power play for the Komets, 6th of the game. And Sean Szydlowski will take the drop. So Komets start up here on the man advantage. Waugh comes up with it. Up top of the blue line, Ryan Lowney. Back over to Waugh. Pass a little bit short. And that gives number 3, Butte, a chance to come back. And he just hopped on the back of Waugh. A hold.
Yeah, and the draw a penalty on that.
The referee was giving him every opportunity to get off Waugh's back. And he didn't.
Yeah, Waugh was trying to make sure that he'd get the puck back to his defenseman partner, Lowney. And meanwhile, he's being mugged from behind. And the guy just hung all over him. him. He draws the penalty. The Komets, 2-man advantage.
And Boutet will go off. Holding is the call. Now the Komets almost got a full 2 minutes on a 2-man advantage.
Well, they're talking it over right now. Baptista out there will take the draw with Thompson and Waugh up front. Szydlowski on the point with the Komet Culkin back there also.
5-2 is our score. Komets with the lead, and now the Komets with the 2-man advantage. Marco Waugh to take the face-off. And Garrett Thompson feeds it backwards. Here's Szydlowski on the point to Culkin. Culkin over to Szydlowski. Taking his time, Culkin. In the slot, dropping it down low. Here's Waugh. Waugh, one-timer shot goes wide off the stick of Szydlowski.
He fanned on it a little bit there.
Far side, and it's Culkin. Culkin down low, score! Garrett Thompson!
Yep. Szydlowski, a perfect pass to Thompson, who was cruising in towards the left side of the net. Pass was right there. He redirected it in the net. Goaltender didn't even realize it was behind him. 2-man power play, Komets.
And it's now 6-2. Komets opening it up. 15:21 to go in the third. And the Komets will still on a power play as the first penalty to Lepine was not taken off yet, did not expire, so the Komets will now have 5-on-4 advantage on Thompson's goal.
His 20th of the season.
20th of the season, Thompson.
Number 48, Garrett Thompson. Assisting on the goal, number 9, Mason Baptista. And number 55, Brian Culkin.
And we see Shane Sterrett for the second straight game against the Komets. He is going to get pulled after giving up 6 goals. And here comes Nick Riopel.
I thought Szydlowski got the assist, but we'll have to see. They credited Baptista and Thompson, his 20th of the season. Still on the power play, Komets.
So Riopel comes in relief here. 6-2 is the score. Wichita gets it quickly into the Komet zone. Here's Bobby Shea. Shea up along the near side. Gives it up. Here's Justin Hodgman. Hodgman over the line. Here we go. Desjardins with a shot and a save made by Riopel. On the near side, coming up to the blue line. Here's Bobby Shea with it. Over to Kravchenko. Kravchenko back to Shea. Still a power play here for the Komets. Desjardins on the right side. Got a man in front. It's Cheek. And a save made by Riopel. Back up atop to the blue line. Shea moves it over. Here's Kravchenko. Cheek in front. Coming down low to Hodgman. Hodgman looking for Cheek. Pass intercepted. And Platzert will get rid of it.
Still 59 seconds power play, Komets.
Hauser will stop the puck. And now the Komets bring it ahead quickly. It's Kravchenko. Kravchenko dishes over to Trevor Cheek. Cheek gets around one man. Now comes in on Riopel. Drops it back. Here's a shot. It's blocked. Coming up top of the blue line. Over the stick of Hodgman. And that's going to clear the zone.
That was Desjardins that fanned on that shot in the high slot.
Ryan Culkin has got it with 36 seconds to go in the third. Back up along the far side. Here's Hodgman dropping it back. Here's Lowney. Lowney picks up Jamie Schausma. Still 28 seconds to go in the power play. Schausma up top. That's going to be knocked down by Marcotte, now out of the zone. And all the way into the Komet end with 17 seconds to go in the power play. And here's Marcotte up ahead. Pass intercepted. Travis Brown with it into the Komet zone. Going to go off the inboards. Hauser will play it. Still 3 seconds to go on the power play, and that will do it.
5-on-5 again.
Culkin into the zone. Riopel will stop it. And Riopel feeds it ahead. And into the Komet zone, it's McMillan here on the left wing. McMillan goes back behind the net. Lowney is there for the Komets. We've got a penalty called. This one's going to go on the Komets.
Culkin
is going to go. Let's see what the call is. It happened behind the net. 13:22 to go in the third. 6-2 Komets. We'll take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Roughing.
ERS OCI Wireless is the official radio provider for the Fort Wayne Komets. ERS OCI Wireless is a Motorola partner in Fort Wayne, providing wireless voice and data systems that allow organizations across Indiana to operate their business more efficiently. Reach out to ERS OCI Wireless at 260-747-0584. That's 260-747-0584. 40584 or online at www.ers-oci.com.
WOWO and WMEE HD2 Fort Wayne.
This is Comet Hockey.
And now we've got some punches being thrown. It's Cody Soul and Dyson Stevenson. And Cody Soul going to town on the back of the head of Stevenson. And now both are throwing right hands. Now Cody Soul rips the helmet off, tosses it aside. Now he's got Stevenson lined up with the left arm.
Yeah,
and now he's going to come in with the
him.
right. And now Stevenson is going to go nowhere as Soul locks him up. Linesmen come in. Now 5 minutes for fighting for both, but Cody Soul did rip off his helmet.
They were arguing and pushing and shoving in the second period and doing a lot of talking at each other and everything. So they finally collided behind the net there, and Cody took care of business, and that is the end of it right there.
Now let's see if Cody Soul picks up an extra 2 for removing the equipment. He dropped the gloves with Stevens. Boy, they were hitting each other pretty hard behind the net. And then as soon as they dropped the gloves, Stevenson trying to wail away.
Yeah, well, Stevenson was well overmatched. But he's the captain of the hockey team, and being down 5-2 right now, I think he's trying to send a message to that bench of theirs. Let's get going, guys.
5 minutes fighting. That penalty's 6:50.
Well, that's all I got, 5 apiece.
Yeah, so no additional time for Soul for removing the equipment. So those will cancel out, and Wichita will remain on the power play. 6-2 is our score. Komets in front by 4.
Got the crowd a little excited again. That's good to see them in the game and everything. So still 13-10 to go in the game. Komets a man short right now for 1:49 seconds, but they have a 4-goal lead right now.
And Shane Starrett, who started the game in goal for Wichita, gets pulled for the second straight night.
Yeah, that happened at the goal at 4:29 when Thompson, his 20th of the season, put them ahead on a double power play.
And now Soul's going to get the extra 2.
Yeah.
So removing the equipment for Cody Soul. And Soul ripped off his helmet, and he actually tossed it to goaltender Michael Hauser. So now it's a 2-man advantage for Wichita. 13-10 to go in the third.
Yeah, 5-on-3 for Wichita right now. So we'll see if they can get themselves back in this game. Komets got a heck of a challenge right ahead of them. Shasma will be out there as a forward. They'll have basically 3 defensemen on the ice, as we've seen Shasma play defense the last 2 or 3 games. So see if they can rotate and keep the shots away.
Wichita 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. As Shasma will take the face off. Comes up to the blue line.
5-on-3.
Travis Brown. He's got the puck on the far side point, drops it down low. Now comes up top to Brown. Got a man. Here is a pass on the far side. McMillan tracks after it. Up top of the blue line. Beaudry. Back over to Platzert. He's going to skate all the way back up in the high slot over. Here's a shot save made by Hauser. Back on the far side. Platzert. Boston edge. That'll give the Komets a chance to clear the zone. Down to Rio Pell. He will stop it. And the Thunder will start up fresh from their own zone. Travis Brown, he'll get to his own blue line. Brown is going to feed it over to Beaudry. Coming up along the left side. Beaudry feeds it back up top to Brown. Brown on the blue line. Here's Kudemi coming off the bench. Coming down into the corner. Coming down on Hauser. Here's a shot save made. Puck is loose. And it's going to be Trevor Cheek getting rid of it. He'll clear the zone.
Bounced out.
Rio Pell's got to come out.
They get 1 man changed on the Komet line.
Travis Brown, he's got the puck, enters the Komet zone, dishes over to Platzert, dropping it backwards. And here's a rip, save made. Oh, score!
Hauser got a piece of it, but not enough of it as it trickled in the net on the glove side. And that gets 1 man back out of the penalty box, cuts the score to 6-3.
11:56 to go in the third. Hauser got a piece of it, but not enough to keep it out of the net. So, Wichita will still be on a power play. They've cut the lead in half. And Sean Szydlowski will take the face off as the Komets still trying to kill off 46 seconds on a penalty to Cody Soul.
That shot came from the point, a bit of a screen on it. Hauser got a good piece of it, but not enough to get it to the side of the net.
Beaudry will get the goal, as Wichita will bring it in to the neutral zone. Here's Brown over the line. Got it taken away by Garrett Thompson. Thompson on the far side. Gives it to Bobby Shea. Up the far side, here's Garrett Thompson with it, stick handling around, shorthanded chance for the Komets. Sean Szydlowski, man in front, score! Garrett Thompson! Second of the game, Sean Szydlowski with the assist, a shorthander, and it's 7-3.
That came right back to Komets. No hesitation, and came right back at him. That was 25 seconds later. Thompson, his second, his 21st of the season, assisted this time by Szydlowski. They got a 2-on-1 break, and they made use of it.
7-3 as the Komets get a shorty here tonight. Had one on Wednesday as well. And it pushes that lead 7-3 now. Wichita still on a power play. As Garrett Thompson's second of the game. Sean Szydlowski adding to his point total. He's still the leading scorer in the league. As Culkin rips it into the Wichita zone, stopped by Riopel. And now Wichita here with one last gasp on their power play. 10 seconds to go on it, crossing over the line. Botet at the blue line, over onto the far side. Down to 1 second. Here comes Cody Soul.
All even, 5-on-5 now.
Into the corner. It's Culkin to Kravchenko. Now Marco Waugh overskates it. Held in right there at the blue line. Here's Kudemi. Kudemi taking a shot. That's going to go wide. And still picked up. Another shot. That's blocked. Another one. That one is going to go high. That one is going to get the screen.
Finally, the Komets get a break now and a whistle to be able to get their lines organized a little bit right now. 10:53 to go. We've seen some offensive blow-ups again tonight, especially in this third period. 4 goals so far
in 2 games against Wichita.
Yeah, fans are treated to some pretty good offensive hockey right now, the other night and tonight. We had to score 7 or 8 more goals tonight to beat this hockey team. You couldn't do it, but they've come out tonight shooting and scoring again.
Justin Hodgman on the faceoff, comes up to the blue line. Here's a shot that is blocked. Lapine coming back in front, looking for Kudemi. Goes behind him. Now the Komets get it out of there. All the way into the Wichita zone. That will be an icing. We'll take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
The Holiday Inn at the Coliseum, located across from the Memorial Coliseum, is the official home of the Komets. Whether it's a corporate meeting to large wedding receptions or just a getaway weekend, the Holiday Inn has you covered. Event space in the Holiday Inn can hold up to 300 people, and with 151 guest rooms, the Holiday Inn is ready to meet your personal or business needs. With a highly trained staff at the Holiday Inn, you can count on things being done right. Contact the Holiday Inn at the Coliseum to schedule your event today at 260-579-9135.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Michael Hauser with a huge glove save on Ralph Kudemi.
Yeah, they gave it away again. They tried a wing ride pass from one corner all the way over to the far blue line, and it got intercepted by Kudemi. And he stepped in, took a pretty good shot, high glove, and Hauser came up big with a nice glove save on the play to kill the play.
And I'm sure Coach Gary Graham and Ben Boudreau going to look at the turnovers here tonight. We've had quite a few in the defensive zone. There's Trevor Cheek. He'll unload the puck, going to come out to the center line. Now Wichita will bring it into the Komet zone. We have a penalty called. Here's a shot. Hauser will make the save, and Baptista takes it.
Yeah.
Whistle will blow.
Cheeks, I guess, is going to the box.
Tripping is the call. Power play, Wichita again. All right, well, we got a shorthanded goal last time. Face-off will be in the Komet zone to the right of Hauser. And Platzer will take the face-off. And it comes up to the blue line to Kudemi. Kudemi will skate with it. Now off the backhand, all the way over onto the point. Platzer being chased by Desjardins, comes up. And Kudemi with a one-timer. That goes wide. Back on the far side, Desjardins gets to it. And he skates with it up along the far side. He stops. He's going to give it up. Here's Jamie Shasma. He'll carry it over the line. Shasma on the right side. Coming in. Riopel. Here's a shot. Save made. Going to go back behind the net. Up along the far side. And Kudemi will grab it. He'll carry it over. Kudemi will give it a look. Comes down low. Sends it through the crease. Back up along the left side. It's Platzer. Platzer now top of the circle. Gives it up high slot. Now back over to Platzer. Taking a shot. Hauser the save. On the near side, Bobby Shea gets it to the blue line. Can't clear it. It's held in by Lotta. Now on the left wing. Cross-size pass. Back up top. Here's a shot. That is going to be blocked. And Bobby Shea comes down low with 1 minute to go on the power play. Shea can't clear it. Held in by Platzer. Now Kudemi gets in the way. Now the puck rolls free. And it's going to be Desjardins. He will unload the puck. Down to Riopel. Everybody will change up. And Riopel will stop the puck for Travis Brown. Brown will go back behind the net with 45 seconds to go on the Wichita power play. Up along the left side, it's Kevin Dufour. Dufour will get it over the line. Going to bank it off the boards, and here is Culkin. Komets now get rid of it.
Down the ice again. Good
all
play.
the way down. 30 seconds. Riopel to stop it. 7-3, Komets. Travis Brown will take the puck, dropping it back to McMillan. Now back ahead, puck rolling around. Now it's going to come across the line. Chad Butcher with it. Butcher over to Stevenson. Up top, here's a shot. Score.
That was
power play.
Screened and deflected. That one, power play goal, gets credited to Wichita. Again, coming at the 9:39 mark.
So it's 7-4, not over with yet.
No, well, this
Nothing
team
has
can
been
score.
decided.
They don't show a lot of goals. Like I say, they're not one of the high-scoring teams in the league. But, boy, I'll tell you, they take a lot of shots on goal. 24 so far. They've only got themselves 8 shots this period. The Komets have got 15. And all of a sudden, you get in the penalty box trouble, and they put the puck in the net on you.
So 8:21 to go in the third, trying to hang on here. 7-4 is the score. Komets with the lead. Justin Hodgman skating with it. Now he lost it, comes all the way in here to the Wichita zone. Up along the near side, Kudemi lost it. Marcotte with it, got a man in front, got his stick lifted by Kudemi. And now Kudemi, he will skate with it. Out to Platzer. He'll carry it over the line. Dishes over. Pass is going to be tipped. That's going to go out of the zone. And that's going to be ripped away by Garrett Thompson. Thompson on the left wing coming in. Got a man. Here's Hodgman. Just rolled off his stick.
Couldn't handle it.
Thompson to Garrett Thompson. Down low. Thompson in front. Here's Hodgman. Going to go back behind the net. Runs in to the defenseman down low. In front, it's Garrett Thompson to the blue line. Bobby Shea with it. Shea up along the far side. Trying to get loose of Kudemi. Now Hodgman with it. Hodgman has Desjardins calling for the puck. His shot. That's going to go short. Going to go back behind the net. Guy Lepine for Wichita. Flips it into the Komet zone. That will be an icing. 7:23 to go in the third. 7-4 Komets. We'll take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
Fort Wayne's newest Northside Sports Bar is your place to see the big games, including pro and college. Doozy Sports Bar and Grill next to Red River Steakhouse has become a fan favorite to see the best sports events with their incredible food and drink specials and wall-to-wall big flat screen TVs. Open daily 11 to 11 or later for the big games. Doozy's has daily lunch specials and is always the place to come out and watch the games. Doozy's next to Red River Steakhouse, just off I-69 at Coldwater Road in Washington Center.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Komets looking for more, but Nick Riopel, who has come in relief for the second night, makes a nice save. That gets us down to a timeout. Komets lead this one 7-4, and we have got, remind you of 2 games coming up this weekend. We'll be back in Quad City tomorrow night. 7:30 is the start time, and then back here on Sunday for a 5 o'clock start against the Quad City Mallards. And we've been talking about this, Robbie. We're going to have a big championship weekend weekend coming up on March 10th and March 11th. Of course, you won a cup, so your team is going to be honored. So a couple of your guys going to make it here to Fort Wayne.
Yeah, and I was just talking to David about it, and he says he heard that Chick Malone, a lot of the old fans will remember him. Wayne Eagle was on that team. Bob Fischer, they're trying to get a hold of him, and Darcy Keaton. So right now they've committed to come, so be a nice little evening to see those guys. I haven't seen those guys in 40 years.
That's great.
I see Darcy every once in a while, but Chick Malone, he's 78 years old, they say, so I haven't seen him in quite a while. Wayne Eagle, I haven't seen him since we won the championship. So it'll be nice to see them.
1973.
Yeah. In Port Huron, we won it up there. That was the only bad thing about it all. But we had 11 busloads of fans up there, and I got pictures of everybody on the ice after with its cup and everything. Very nice.
That's coming up March 10th and 11th. Komets here. Coming forward with it, coming down low. Here's Desjardins with a shot. He scores!
Desjardins.
Gabriel Desjardins. You knew he was going to get 5 goals over the last 2 games. Now you can make it 6/3. Komets now pushing that lead back up to 4. Gabriel Desjardins has already gotten to a career high, and we're only in February, folks. And the Komets still giving it to the Wichita Thunder. It's 8-4.
Yeah, that's his 23rd of the season. We'll see who got the assist on it. Desjardins went down the left wing, cut in the net, did a little flip hand with the backhand, put it in the net. 8-4.
And another huge third period for the Komets. 4 goals in this third period alone. And we still have just under 7 minutes to go.
Gabriel Desjardins assisting on the goal, his 4th point of the night, number 27, Szydlowski. Time to goal, 13 minutes, 1 second. Komet goal scored by 14 Desjardins.
Well, Szydlowski may be having the quietest 4-point night I've ever seen.
Yeah, he hasn't got a goal tonight, so
but
still
4
time.
points.
6:56 still to go in the game.
So Szydlowski is still the top point getter in the ECHL, adding to that total here tonight. Szydlowski was just a few back of Casey Pirro-Zabatel for the lead in assists coming in tonight. He's now just 2 back of that lead. As Wichita coming back, still trying to make this game interesting. Up along the far side, here's Tebow. Back behind the net, Jason Binkley is there. Now Jamie Shasma to Trevor Cheek. Cheek on the far side, turns the defender around. Oh, he lost an edge, and he lost the puck. Brown will get the puck and into the Komet zone. It's going to come across the line. And now the Komets will pick it up. It's Garrett Thompson. Thompson will bring it
2
forward.
goals tonight, looking for another one.
Thompson on the right side. Stick handles around. He's sandwiched on the play. Lost the puck. Here's Lapine. Going to go back behind the net. 6 minutes to go in the third. 8-4 Komets. Up along the far side into the Komet zone. Here's Kravchenko. Kravchenko trying to pass it ahead. It's blocked down. And now into the the Komet zone, rather. Here's a shot by Kudemi. That's going to go wide. Back behind the net, it's Bobby Shea. Up along the far side of the blue line. Crevier Morin, he'll take a shot. Save made by Hauser. Kravchenko up along the far side. Marcotte to the blue line. Now it's Ralph Kudemi up top of the blue line. Here's a shot. Oh, that's deflected. That almost went in. Goes wide of the net. Now it's Curtis Leonard, Dennis Kravchenko.
Up the center, he's gone.
Got a man in front. It's Marcotte. Kravchenko going to pass up the pass. Going to try and carry it forward. Now it's knocked away. And it's Kudemi will carry it over the Komet line. Backs
Looking.
in.
Get on him.
And Kudemi's pinned up against the glass. Everybody piled up down there. 5 minutes to go in the third as the puck comes loose. And Dennis Kravchenko will get rid of it. All the way down.
Off. No icing.
Wichita with the puck. It's a 4-goal lead for the Komets. And now here's Desjardins. Got Hodgman all alone in front. Hodgman. Now it's Desjardins with it. Tried to feed it to him. And back down low into the corner. Up along the left side. And Iwanek will get rid of it. Now up along the far boards near the Komet bench. Culkin stands his man up on the play. And it comes back below the goal line. Played up along the near boards. Here's a shot. That is blocked. McMillan still with it. Alec Millen tries to cycle it down low. Comes down here in the corner. Komets fishing out of there. Here's Hodgman. Hodgman held up on the play. And now it's going to be brought back into the Komet zone. Look out. Here's a shot and a save made by Hauser, and that will get the screen.
Yeah, he deflected it up over the screen. 4:08 to go. Komets up by 4.
We'll take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Big City Cars on Lima Road. Vehicles as low as $595. Payments starting at just $79. Dependable cars on a budget. Over 20 price under $1,000. If other dealers have turned you down, we go to work when the others say no. Big City Cars. Want a bigger deal? Get up to $5,555 more than your car is worth. And as always, if we can't beat the competitor's deal, we'll give you the car for free. Big City Cars. See dealer for complete details.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Jacob Insurance Service in Angola.
3:47 to go here in the third. Boy, so many numbers up there. I got it confused. Wichita's got the puck. And down low into the corner here in the Komet zone. Comes up top of the blue line. Fumbled there for a moment, but Wichita keeps it in. Up along the far side, it's Chad Butcher. Butcher got it taken away by Marco Waugh. Waugh trying to go to Shasma. He got it picked off. Here's a shot. Save made by Hauser, and he'll grab onto it.
Hauser got a piece of it, held on it between the pads. Again, the Wichita right there. Two men standing on the side of the net looking for the rebound, and he held on, made the save. 3:21 to go. Third period. Komets up by 4.
Hauser hasn't played since January 26th up in Kalamazoo. So Hauser's taken this game really to kind of get his legs, I think, a little bit.
He's getting awakening. He's getting a workout right now. They pumped 28 shots at him, and they're picking up a few more. That's 12. 12 in this period so far. Komets have got 17 on goal right now in this period.
Trevor Cheek on the face-off. Tied up on the circle. Now it goes over to Bobby Shea. Far side, jabbed out by Garrett Thompson. He'll get it loose. And all the way into the Wichita zone. Back up along the near side. And it's Bobby Shea with it. To Curtis Leonard. Now into the Wichita zone. Yep, that will be an icing. 3:05 to go in the third. We'll take another break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
They say money can't buy happiness. Yet every day, $4.99 buys you a foot-long Black Forest ham, meatball marinara, spicy Italian, and more. Guess what? That's happiness, and I'm buying it. And after I buy them, I'm going to eat them. Just not all at once. 5 footlongs now just $4.99 each every day for limited time. Subway. So much sandwich. Limited time only at participating restaurants. Additional charge for extras plus applicable tax. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. No additional discounts or coupons may be applied.
And now, back to Komet Hockey.
$2:52 to go in the third. Komets 8, Wichita 4. Thunder come into the Komet zone. Up along the near side. Now up top to Kudemi. He's going to throw it up along the far side. Here's Justin Hodgman. Hodgman with the puck. He will skate into the Wichita zone. Hodgman trying to stick handle. Lost it. And now played up along the near side. Lapine tries to get it in the Komet zone, but Hodgman is right there. Now it's going to roll down into the Komet end. Hodgman will pick it up. Hodgman gives it a look, and he goes right down the middle of the ice. Hodgman stick handles around. Hodgman still with the puck, carries it over the line. Lost it at the last second. Now the Thunder will ice the puck all the way down. And Cody Soul will touch it up. 2:08 to go in the third, and we'll have our player of the game coming up, sponsored by Ruoff Home Mortgage. And with all these offensive numbers, Robbie, it's getting really hard to pick somebody.
You're going to have to eeny, meeny, miny, moe on that one, because everybody's contributed. Baptista's got his 15th, and Desjardins got his 23rd. Thompson's got 2 tonight, 20 and 21.
Szydlowski with 4 assists.
Cheeks has got 3, and Hodgman's got a goal tonight. Everybody contributing. Szydlowski with 4 assists.
Komets looking for more. Puck in front of the nets. It's Kravchenko trying to get it loose. It was right in front. Couldn't get it on net. Wichita bringing it into the Komet zone. Under 2 to play. Marco Waugh's got the puck up along the far side. Takes a hit as he unloads it. And then we're going to go back behind the net. Wichita up along the left side. Let's do 4. Now McMillan, he'll carry it over. Got a man on the far side, broken up by Jamie Shasma. Shasma on the far side. Sends it all the way out to the center line, looking for Garrett Thompson. That play was broken up. Up along the far boards near the Comet bench. Now it's going to trickle back into the Comet zone. Now it's going to be sent all the way in. That will be an icing on the Komets this time with 1:22 to go in the third. All right, well, we got 3 more games this weekend.
Yep.
Or 2 more games.
Yeah, bus trip tonight up to Quad City, 6 hours up there. They play in Quad City tomorrow at 7:30. Back here Sunday at 5 o'clock. Quad City will follow them back. Home and home series.
So get your tickets as this Comet offense showing no signs of slowing up.
Skate after the game with the Komets, too.
That's right.
Bring your skates.
Sean Szydlowski pokes it into the Wichita zone. Now it's going to be tipped into the Comet all the way down. Here's to Lowney. Lowney plays it around the boards and up along the far side, Garrett Thompson. Now played all the way down. That'll be another icing.
Well, they touched it, waved off. Last minute of play.
8-4 Komets. Up along the near side is Sean Szydlowski. Into the Wichita zone. Going to go off the end boards. Kevin Patterson with it. Travis Brown up along the left side. Blaine Bauer will get into the Comet zone. Here's Butcher, cross-ice pass. Mason Baptista runs into that. Far side, Trevor Cheek trying to catch up to it. And Wichita will get the puck back in their own zone. 27 seconds to go in the game. Curtis Leonard with it. To the center line. Knocked off the play is Crunk. Now back with it is Leonard. Leonard's pass going to be blocked. And Leonard on the far side. 14 seconds to go. Leonard will drop it backwards. And it is Bobby Shea with 8 seconds. Countdown has begun. Crevier Moran with it. Sends it ahead. 3 seconds to go.
Good win, guys.
And that does it. Komets win. Another big show. 8 goals here tonight. Komets drop 17 in the 2-game set against Wichita. 8-4 is your final here tonight. And this offense, I'm not sure what can slow them down. 8 goals tonight again.
Well, another real strong third period, outscoring them 4-2 in the third period. Outshooting them 17-12 in the period, 39-28 for the game. And 8 goals again, 9 the other night, 8 tonight. Pretty good offense all around. And when you look through the scoring sheet, everybody contributed one way or the other. Szydlowski, no goals tonight, which is unusual, but 4 assists in the night. So a big night for him. Hodgman gets on the board. Cheeks gets on the board. Baptista, and of course Thompson, 2 goals. So everybody contributed. Great effort all the way around. Give Michael Hauser a good pat in the back on that one. Not being in a game in the last 4 or 5. He played strong, and he got a good workout. Be ready to go again. One of the 2 games in Quad City.
Your final score is 8-4. Komets with the win. That makes it 5 in a row. 10 out of the last 11. We will take a break. Come back to wrap it up. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Life can be unpredictable. One minute everything's fine. In the next, you have a kid with a fever and it's already past 5. That's when you need Parkview First Care. We have extended hours, including evenings and weekends, convenient locations, and Parkview Physicians Group providers to make your whole family feel better. When you can't wait to see your doctor, go to the walk-in clinic that's part of the PPG community of care. Parkview First Care. Get in, get better, get going.
Aaron's has some really great news. Aaron's is offering 120 days same as cash. That's right, and here's how it works. Sign a new lease agreement and you have a full 4 months, 120 days to pay Aaron's everyday low price. They even offer a 20% instant rebate if you purchase outright. 120 days same as cash. Not bad, huh? Just stop by or call to learn more. And remember, you don't need credit. All you need is Aaron's. And nobody beats Aaron's. Nobody.
Save on Marathon top-tier gasoline and get free Comet hockey tickets. Get a Marathon Visa card at any Marathon station and earn up to 25 cents per gallon rebate. Also, pick up a Komets fill-up card and earn a buy one, get one free ticket offer to any Friday night regular season home game. Remember, use your Marathon Visa card and earn a 25 cents per gallon savings and a free Comet game ticket. Marathon, top-tier certified gasoline with STP additives, fueling the American spirit.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service.
Bravo!
It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service.
Thank you.
Some might call that old school. Then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
For all your insurance needs, visit Jacob Insurance Service in Engle.
Miller Lite is the original light beer, and we'll always brew it to have more taste, with only 96 calories and 3.2 carbs. Because we believe that if you compromise on taste, you can taste the compromise. Miller Lite. Hold true.
Great beer, great responsibility. 2018 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Average analysis, 12 fluid ounces. Less than 1 gram protein, 0 grams fat.
Welcome to the Comet Hockey OmniSource Recycled Postgame Show.
Another impressive offensive performance by the Fort Wayne Komets in front of 7,191 fans here at the Coliseum. The Komets with 8 goals. That's after scoring 9 goals on Wednesday. So what a couple of games for the Fort Wayne Komets. 8-4 is your final score. The Komets have now won 5 straight. Taking a look at our shots on goal tonight. Wichita finished with 28. The Komets had 39. Recapping the scoring tonight. First goal of the game was scored by Mason Baptista, his 15th of the season at .256. Bobby, Shea, and Garrett Thompson with the assist. And then it was Dufour for Wichita's 15th of the season. Kudemi with the assist. And we were tied 1-1. This was a tight game going into the second period. And the Komets opened things up a little bit with 3 straight goals. Trevor Cheek, his 3rd of the season. Dennis Kravchenko and Justin Hodgman helped out. Power play goal for the Komets. And then Hodgman, who got so close in that first period, finally got one. 16:07 in the second period, his second. Kravchenko with the assist. And then Marco Waugh, his 12th of the season at 17:06. Garrett Thompson and Szydlowski with the helpers. Lada for Wichita. They stopped the bleeding for the Thunder. He got his 3rd of the season at 18:10 as Baudry with the shorthanded assist on that goal. And this game was tight going into the third, 4-2. And then the Komets again using an epic third period to put this one away. Louis Marcotte, his 12th of the season at 1:18. Curtis Leonard and Gabriel Desjardins the assist. And then Garrett Thompson got a goal, his 20th of the season. 4:39 was the time. Szydlowski and Culkin the assist, and it was on the power play. And then it was Baudry, 8:04, his 9th of the season. Brown and Bauer the assist. That was on the power play for Wichita. Komets would get another one. Garrett Thompson, his 2nd of the game, 21st of the season. 8:28 was the time. Szydlowski and Curtis Leonard with the assist, and that one was shorthanded. And then it was Travis Brown for Wichita. 11:39 of the third period, his 8th of the season. McMillan and Butcher the assist, and it was on the power play. And then Gabriel Desjardins, his 23rd of the season at 13:01 of the third. Szydlowski with the assist, and now I have to take a breath because that was a lot of goals here tonight. 12 in total. Komets had 8, Wichita with 4. Shane Starrett was the starting goaltender for Wichita tonight. He was yanked for the second straight game against the Komets. Saw 44 minutes and 39 seconds of action. Saw 34 shots, making 28 saves, 6 goals against. Nick Riopel again has to come in relief. He sees 5 shots, gives up 2 goals, making 3 saves. Michael Hauser is seeing his first action since January 23rd. He gets the victory. That's his 19th of the season. 24 saves on 28 shots tonight. Komets were 2 of 7 on the power play. Wichita 2 of 5 tonight on the man advantage. We'll take one more break. Come back with our Ruoff Home Mortgage Great Name to Know Player of the Game. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WoWo.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find freight advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OMNIBUY, 855-666-4289.
This is what it sounds like when real people find out Chevy's the only brand to earn J.D. Power Dependability Awards for cars, trucks, and SUVs 2 years in a row.
I am so impressed. I think that's great, especially 2 years in a row.
Chevy's stepping up. That's for sure. Get behind the wheel and see for yourself why Chevrolet keeps bringing home awards for dependability.
See your Northeast Indiana and Ohio Chevy dealers.
Awards based on 2013 and 2014 model vehicles. 2017, most dependable small car, large SUV, large heavy-duty pickup, and midsize sporty car. 2016, most dependable midsize car, compact SUV, large heavy-duty pickup, and midsize sporty car. For J.D. Power award information, visit jdpower.com.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Welcome to the Comet Hockey OmniSource Recycled Postgame Show.
One last time from the Coliseum, the Komets 8, Wichita 4. That gets us down to our Ruoff Home Mortgage Great Name to Know Player of the Game. Let's give it to Garrett Thompson tonight. 4 points, 2 goals, and 2 assists. And that's what makes Garrett Thompson our Ruoff Home Mortgage Great Name to Know Player of the Game, with 4 points tonight, 2 goals, and an assist. And a great name to know for your next home mortgage is Ruoff Home Mortgage. That will do it. The Komets have got 2 more games this weekend, both against the Quad City Mallards. We are going to play